Certainly try.
Lovely, lovely. All right, then.
You see what I did there?
I see what you did there. All right. Take a step with me as we walk into our fantasy land one last time, as I say hello and welcome to the final episode of my D&D Homebrew Worlds campaign, The Signs, with me and my lovely friends here. Where we last left off, Bjorn was horrifically possessed, but through the help of a new friend and a comrade known as Jace, the remaining members of the Fated Five were able to not only beat down their friend without taking his life, but pull the evil creature known as Jubilex out of him. The creature took on a giant slime monstrous form and began to attack them in the acidic caves. Although the battle was brutal, the Fated Five were yet again able to overcome this monstrosity. They eventually brought their very unconscious friend and the kidnapped Macintosh back to Westershen to be healed and to recoup some. The old party members from many years ago decided to go about their day and go back to their times and left the Fated Five to their own devices. Just when things were finally starting to settle down and the group were almost prepared to part ways and kind of move on with their own individual lives, Bjorn, who should have been asleep for likely days after the ordeal, woke with a sudden jolt, saying he could hear something from Muna that she was in trouble, or there was some kind of trouble. Unable to resist the call to action one last time, the Fated Five requested some help from Mizar, which he so granted them. They have been sleeping in a carriage as well as they can sleep, trying to recover from the previous day's wear and tear as they head off to investigate what is happening deep in the woods. So currently, we're going to say a little time has passed here to make things simple. So the next morning has come up. You have all successfully long rested. Bjorn still has 3 levels of exhaustion because he had so many from before and slept some of them away. The rest of you are pretty much back to normal, which is wonderful.
Oh, wonderful.
So as you all begin to awake the next dawn, what's going on?
Level up.
No, bite me.
We leveled up last week.
Okay, but we are level 15, aren't we?
14, bite me.
You
You were level 20, right?
Yeah, we're level 19, right, boys?
Level 30, 32, 32, that sounds right.
Tell you what, we'll just throw all the balancing out the window, okay? Yeah. Next boss has 10,000 hit points, so...
Just have us fight a god. Fuck it.
Don't give him any ideas.
Don't give him any ideas, we're fucked.
Oh,
We're
I have some of those written
all the
down. They
ideas.
could show up if they needed to, and just you
Oh,
would not
God.
you wouldn't win because I like typing in big numbers. So
Real.
anyways, so what are you guys doing now that you're on the move but restless but rested at the same time?
Restless but yeah, that's pretty good.
That's
way to-
that's as
way to
best
word it.
description as I can get.
So, despite the long night's rest, obviously Bjorn is still fucking physically exhausted from everything that's happened. King, was Bjorn awake? Like, I'm using air quotes when I say this, like awake or like any kind of consciously aware whenever he was possessed?
Loosely, it feels like a dream to you, but you understand. The last thing you remember is being overtaken, and then all you remember are images of, like, almost seeing behind your eyes, watching yourself attack your friends, but it's just like hints and glimpses. You do not know everything that transpired.
Okay. Bjorn will just kind of look to everyone else in the group. I know you probably all have many questions about what happened. To be honest, I don't really have many answers. But I want to say I'm very sorry for everything that transpired. I did my best to fend him off, but he overcame me. I was so weak. Damn it.
Yeah, you kind of screwed up there, bud.
Look, I'm not gonna say that I wasn't frustrated, scared, or even worried for your safety. Especially after the fact that my home was almost destroyed because of what happened. But I will say that I do not hold you accountable for this. What happened to you was something that you never would have been able to foresee, nor would it have been anything that you would have been able to prevent. In my honest opinion, like, possession, from what I've heard, is a tough challenge. Like, the tales that my father told me about his friend, like, it's not something you can easily resist. So I want you to know that while I do appreciate that you might feel yourself weakened by this, or that you feel like, you find yourself any different because you weren't able to stop it, I don't think of you any less. You are still one of the strongest, most powerful people that I know, and your inability to prevent your possession doesn't change that.
Bjorn just looks at his hands. You can just start to see, like, a wave of, like, sadness come over him. These hands were once again responsible for the deaths of those who did not deserve it. I should have been content to just lie there and die the first time if I just hadn't taken his hand. This could have been prevented. God's not again.
With that, Duncan will reach over and he'll, like, he'll pat Bjorn on, like, the closest shoulder that he can, offering, like, a moment of, like, reassurance before speaking again. Look, I have no right to ask about the deal that you made or anything that came from your past. I understand that's just based on your history with this being and your past itself that I saw you try and relate to within Strontar. I know that this is clearly something big to you and it means a lot to you and you don't want to have it repeat again, but I can promise you what happened before and what happens now, they may seem all too similar, but it's just a coincidence. They have no correlation. You are better than what you were, and I can tell that based on how you've tried to fix everything going forward.
Bjorn kind of just looks, he continues to look down. It's hard for him to just meet any of your eyes right now, just with the amount of shame and guilt he feels over everything. I understand, and I thank you for your kind words. I suppose it's time I'd be honest about what really happened and why everything happened the way it did. I suppose you all have been with me long enough that I've had to deal with this for you to rightfully know. As I said before, in my hometown, when I was a child, my mother and father were two very different people. My mother was a very kind, nurturing soul who was the village healer. She wasn't magic by any means, but she had a lot of medical knowledge and was very kind-hearted to any and all that came across her path. She tried to instill those values in me, and I'll forever remember her for everything that she taught me and everything that she made me believe. My father, on the other hand, was the lead military man for the village. He saw my strength from a young age and wanted to mold me into something like himself. A tough leader who never backed down from anything, who took pride in his strength, and would use it to control others. I get a lot of my competitive and rageful side from him, if I'm being honest. At one point, a neighboring kingdom had come to do trade with our village, and while the ruler was inside talking with one of our village elders, one of his knights was outside, and me being the young and competitive man I was, I wanted to challenge one of those knights to a friendly wrestling match. And I overestimated his abilities. I lost control of my strength and I killed him. It was an accident. I'd never done something like that before. I'd only ever fought with people I was used to fighting with. But he was dead. I couldn't undo it. Understandably, the ruler was very angry. He took this as an act of war, and him and his people decimated almost my entire village, including my mother. My father was enraged. He couldn't believe it. And Bjorn takes not the +2 great axe that he had gotten from Strontar, but the +1 great axe that he's been carrying around for this whole campaign, pretty much. He took this axe and buried it deep within my chest. And he, you guys have seen the scar that runs down, from the top of his chest to about his stomach, and as he kind of motions to it. I should have died. At any other point, anybody would have fallen to a wound like that. But at death's door, that thing greeted me. He showed himself as some sort of god, a deity that I had long since idolized from stories of old, and he offered me a second chance. I was just a scared kid who didn't want to die. I couldn't have known, but I always knew from the beginning something was wrong. From then on, I tried to do right, but even as my rage became worse and my magic began to spill out of control, I tried my best. I made so much progress, meeting all of you, coming under control of this power. And for what? For this? For more bloodshed? Of innocence? I thought I had outlived that shame. I thought I had come to finally control everything. I thought I could finally show that I was strong enough. And in the end, it was these hands that were responsible for the bloodshed of innocence once again. I've learned nothing. So he just sits there, just completely defeated.
All right, take your inspiration die.
Oh wait, I already have inspiration.
Oh, too bad. You got to learn to use them. Well, let me tell you something, vampire. I'm pretty sure I would have survived that axe hit myself, but I can't speak for you. But we're only a combination of the decisions we make in life, and even though you may have done some dumb stuff, I'm one to talk. What matters is all the good stuff you do, and I've seen you do a lot of good stuff because you didn't drink my blood that one time, and I respect you for it. That was sort of deep, I guess.
Surprisingly insightful.
Hey, it's what I do.
But he is right, though. You may have undergone a situation that led to the death of an innocent and much more, and then led you to the point that you were now, where you were offered this power. But that power didn't... That choice, I think anyone in your situation would have taken it as well. I don't want you to feel responsible for those lives taken when it wasn't your doing. All you were was deceived, and, in all honesty, we don't blame people for falling for a prank or a trick, do we? And that's all this is. It was a cruel trick that you unfortunately fell victim to. You're a good person, and the time that we've spent together, the time that I've spent with all of you, it helped me realize that there's just so much good in the world. Because, let's be honest, we've met some real horrible people. But through it all, even with that rage, even with that gift, and even now, after what's happened has happened, you're still here. Still being the good man that I know you can be, and the good man that you sought to be. And I think that accounts for more than just a small mistake that you made a long time ago.
Thank you, Duncan. I haven't heard words like that since my mother passed.
I know that the situations are a little different, but ultimately it's how things are. People react and they take hold of their lives in different ways. You took a deal that saved your life and my mind fragmented. We all approach things differently, but as long as you continue to remain true to who you are, those mistakes that you make, they won't matter because who you really are will always outshine them. And I truly do believe that. And with that, I give, Bjorn a reassuring pat on the back and, look at him like a relatively soft smile, like a reassuring one that's like, hey, look, I got you.
Okay.
Well, I must say, I could not have, if I could trust anybody with putting a stop to what happened. I'm glad it was you all. And I'm glad at least all of you came out of it unscathed, for the most part, as he kind of, remembers his body burying an axe in between, a lot of your guys'
Yep.
body parts.
So yeah, okay. So after hearing this, I get up, I grab Rizzler by the scruff of the neck and throw him off the back of the carriage.
Wait, what?
Jumping myself into Duncan and yelling for Bjorn to get clear.
Why?
Because I got asked to make a perception check.
Oh
no!
That's the best fucking answer you could have gave.
I'm gonna turn on the battle music real quick. Don't mind me.
What a way to start this off.
Oh my gosh.
Casually tosses Rizzler off the back of the cart. That's incredible.
I thought it was decent imagery.
He just he does land on his feet with a smooth
You know
tumble.
what's funny though?
No,
I love
I-
the fact that Sketchy prefaced that with after hearing that, as if that's his reaction to this heartfelt moment.
No, genuinely.
I can't handle this lovey-dovey shit.
Because I was like, I could interrupt you guys, but one, I feel like a dick. Two, Discord probably won't pick me up because my mic kind of does that. If I'm also talking at the same time, you guys may not hear me. So it's like, okay, I'll wait till he finishes a little bit and hope the king doesn't penalize me for saying this too late.
Nah, it would have been nice.
I appreciate it.
So something's in. Can I just use my body to shield Ash to the best of my ability?
Sure.
You're
if that's what you
still
wanna do.
on. You're still. I just want you to be aware that you guys are still on the carriage,
Yeah.
but I
Yes,
haven't
we are.
described what's happening because I haven't given it enough time to explain what's happening. So
Okay, I'm dreading this. What's going on?
Okay, so Vizindi, yeah, he gets up, he grabs Rizzler, chucks him out. He jumps out, yelling at you guys to get clear. That's where we're at.
Oh god, well, if he's jumping out and telling us to get clear, I'm gonna jump out as well. Is there anything I need to roll based on how sudden it is?
So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So he's thick boy, so he's fine. Rizzler succeeded his athletics roll, so he takes no fall damage. So since this is a hurtling carriage, you should give me an athletics check to make sure you can land safely.
Can I just
sorry, while
grab
you're
Asher
doing that-
and take him with me?
Yes, but if you're holding him, then I'd need one from you too as well to make sure you don't
Yeah, that's
tumble too. Okay.
That is a 19.
I don't even imagine.
Okay, you make it.
Okay, and I'm just gonna let Joysticks do his roll first.
It was just after that.
Yeah. So,
A what?
17, okay.
17.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so before
yeah.
we go any further, sorry, I just imagine instead of me throwing Asher, just in
Listen.
in Giraffe's really sort of monotone voice, I just imagine him I grab him by the scruff of the neck, pull him backwards off the carriage, but he doesn't even move or anything. His arms are still by his side. He's just standing really low posture. He's he just falls the way he was standing. He's like, oh no.
What are you doing this time?
Not
He
again.
just screams like that.
Him saving the dex throw was him like landing in some like horse shit or something that broke his fall.
I hate it here. Yeah. All right, so we'll say you all are able to tumble your way out of the back without really beating yourselves up too much. As you go to look up, the carriage just keeps moving because the guy didn't realize you jumped out when it just explodes in a huge fire. The horses are able to break through or break free, and they just run off like screaming. You even see some embers on the one tail as it like runs into the woods. The driver, you see his burning corpse in the mass of flames.
Oh, about him.
Which direction did that come from?
You didn't see it show up, so you're not
just,
sure.
Like, fucking happened. Okay.
Mhm.
Did I?
Yeah, you don't know what exactly, but in off to the right side, you saw a flash of something through one of the materials. That's what gave you the sickening sense something was coming towards you.
God, I can't believe it. The WRA put a car bomb on the carriage.
Although the day is although the day is quite clear and pleasant looking, you do see a small figure in the distance rise and float out of the trees, kind of staring at you. Again, you see that flash as a little orange ball gets closer and closer towards all of you as you realize it's coming right at you. What you gonna do?
Sammy O'Neill and Driscoll with Finian, get me my Armalite.
Well, if it's coming right for us, I'm gonna try and make a dip as quickly as I can, like try and get out of the way of it.
All right, you're all just you're gonna scatter.
Yeah, scatter in several directions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just yeah.
I'll say if that's how you're all gonna react, you do end up getting split up a bit, but the fireball it singes and just destroys the ground around all of you, but it does not hit any of you because you just jolted out of the way.
Sorry, carry on.
No, I was just gonna say, you see this little figure drop low into the woods and kind of shoot off into the distance. You can kind of see the direction it's moving in.
Where's it going?
Into the woods, you're not sure. You just see the direction in the woods it's heading towards.
Balls. All right. Yeah. Right. We're gonna go where it last stood before it took off, and I'm going to use my forest proficiency to track it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try something because this is something I said that I would try to make a running thing, but haven't done since like episode 2 or something.
So you're saving it. You saved it for the finale.
I'm going to.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna shout over to Rizzler to try and pursue him from the trees. At which point, I am going to fastball him up into the trees to give him proficiency on the acrobatics check so that he can get up there.
Okay, yeah, at least give him a second to get his footing on your arm as you, like, slingshot him up. Okay, so,
we haven't done that for a whole minute, yeah.
So,
That was literally episode 2.
So we're doing athletics.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Athletics with advantage, which is good because that first roll was a 4. So that is a 25 on athletics.
Wow.
So
Nice.
yeah, you shoot him. He basically holds like a cannonball position and spins in the air as he perfectly is able to wrap his arms around a tree branch. He does like a 360 spin around it before launching himself to the other branches. I'm on it. You kind of hear him in the distance. I mean, this is like, you know, now 50 feet away or whatever, and he starts booking it on the top of the trees. The rest of you are running up. I'm sure you Goliaths are a little slower than Duncan as he begins tracking through the woods. I will need from you, Duncan, a survival roll.
Let me just check to see if my proficiency affects that at all. First of all,
I like how you said slower, as if you don't remember the first couple episodes where I chased Kristoff across like.
I was about to say that.
Well, that doesn't mean I'm just saying that he's like this is his element, so he might be a little more quicker to move around than you are.
In his defense, like I don't suffer from difficult terrain. To be fair, the group doesn't suffer from difficult terrain when following me.
Bjorn, you have to
Can't
carry
get
Asher
lost.
because he won't let go of your shoulders, so he's slowing you
that's a
down a
good
bit. I'm not letting go! No, he's trying to drag his cloak around you to keep up the illusion that you might burn in the daylight, so even though you know you're not a vampire anymore. It's fine, I'll
He
protect
should
you!
know that I'm not a vampire too.
He does know, but he still thinks he's messing with you, so...
Right.
Yeah, so within this area, when tracking other creatures, I can also learn their exact number, size, and how long ago they passed through, which of course we've just seen them leave, so I can kind of get like a good idea of like more about them from it.
But I need the
like a
survival roll.
number.
I need the survival roll because they aren't leaving footprints for some reason, so they're a little harder to track.
Wisdom check related to okay, so I am going to do that, and that is a 29.
Damn. Okay. So
So I
it,
got to add
That's
some stuff to it.
it does take you a minute. It's not as simple as just following a trail, but you are able to see disturbances in the various bushes and trees around to see where this figure was zipping through, basically. So you are able to successfully give chase. You do see Rizzler overhead, a bit ahead of you, as he is jumping from tree to tree, making sure that he is being safe with some rolls here. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Motherfucker thought he was Connor Kenway.
So
No.
Motherfucker thought it was Naruto.
so he's able to right himself, but not before taking 13 points of bludgeoning damage. So
Oof.
Jeez.
What happened to him?
A branch
Did he
broke and he
impale
was
himself on a tree?
no, he just fell through some branches because he wasn't able to get a good footing at one point. So
Bro, imagine if he fucking fell just to his death from that.
he's out for this last session. Yeah, how unpoetic of a way to go.
We accidentally kill him thinking that we could lob him up into a tree.
Curses.
That's what kills him.
Yeah.
Not a gods or anything, just a tree.
Basically. Okay, anyways, he eventually, you hear him call out, "There's some kind of abandoned town up ahead. What do you want to do?"
Keep running.
Yeah, based on these tracks, we're going to be heading in that direction anyway, so I guess we'll keep going.
Okay.
And then I
Eventually,
fastball into the tree again.
no, he's still in the trees. He like fell through some, but he's so high up that he's just able to climb back up and keep going. So he-
Okay.
I rolled a
thought he
few
just fell
times.
down to tell us that, and
No,
then we were gonna
no.
throw him back up.
no, you're fine. So eventually he does slide his way down to join you all as you all land in this shabby looking town that appears to be completely deserted, actually. Well, deserted for the most part. The old buildings kind of creak and crack as you run through the areas. I assume you're gonna like just kind of run through this town and look for somebody.
I am going to roll for perception, though, to see if I can kind of like pick up on anything just in case there's anything off about the area.
Okay.
Or would you like... yeah, like, I'll go
Perception
for...
works
I'll
for
roll.
this, so.
That's a 26.
Okay. From what you can see, there's no traps or anything. There's no people in hiding. Though you do see almost like a ripple in the air off in the distance. It's toward like the center area of the town.
Interesting.
Oh, I said a ripple in people, or
No, ripple in the air, like distortion in the air. Like there's like a wave in the air or whatever. Like, yeah.
Interesting.
Like when something's
Predator.
really hot and far away, you see that like smoky
Oh, like
effect
a...
kind of
yeah,
thing.
I get what you mean, yeah.
Is that not distortion in the atmosphere? I thought that's kind of what you could describe.
I
that
would
as.
consider
like
it
a
distortion.
mirage.
That is.
That's like is that like a mirage? I thought that was what you call a mirage.
Kind of, but mirage
No?
is more like a hallucination. This is like something you can actually see.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, you're right.
It's just like, you ever like looked off in like the distance during like a really hot day and you kind of like see like everything kind of like shimmering a little
Yeah,
bit?
like
that
on
kind of
top like
sensation
that,
is one.
yeah.
That's what I'm telling. This day isn't hot enough for that to
I know what you
happen,
mean.
so you notice that.
Hold on a second. Oh god, I gotta sneeze. I'm gonna say something though.
Bless you.
He's gonna say
no,
at you.
fuck off! Come on. I hate
He
whenever
missed his turn.
Sorry, I stopped
It's the
tickling you with my
worst.
feather.
I was gonna sneeze and then motherfucker said bless you before I even sneezed. Fuck you.
Yeah, he,
I put a stop to that shit. I counterspell to sneeze.
I hate that shit. Sneezing
It'll
is
hit again in 5 minutes, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
Is the distortion similar to how like Munis Cage was, like with the invisibility? Is it kind of similar?
no, actually, it looks more. It doesn't look like invisibility. It looks like something giving off energy, basically.
Would you say it's more akin to how out people from the outside would view Pass Without Trace?
No. This is like
Okay.
a radiant flow, it seems like.
All right. Well, let's go
Interesting.
check it out.
Yep, whilst we're getting closer though, I am going to use that funny little ring on my finger and I am going to cast Detect Magic from it.
You detect a lot of magic.
Can I ask, using the same roll, do we see any people about?
I said, no, you don't. The town appears to be deserted.
You don't.
Yeah, it's just us and this funny little distortion in space-time.
I will say it's a bit weird. You see a few things left behind. You see like a woven basket on the ground with couple apples spilling out. You see an old shirt like hanging out of a window. You even see what looks like a couple of crates that have been like knocked over. There's nothing in them, but like they've cracked from falling over and stuff. You're not like they were stacked on top of each other. You're not quite sure.
Here's a fantastic question.
Okay.
How fresh are the apples?
That's a good question.
I'd say they've only maybe been sold for like a day or something. They seem quite fresh, actually.
Okay, so whatever has happened to this town and whatever's left it abandoned is tied to that fucking thing. Because if they're that fresh, then people have been here recently, like very recently. All right, let's get close to this fucking bitch then.
So as you guys run into what seems to be almost like the middle part of the town, you see an old well, and then you see it down the road. As you guys kind of like form like a very wide circle, you see off in the distance some kind of purple glowing sigil on the ground. It's very big, and it almost seems to have like purple flowing tentacles coming out of it. The rings that the two of you have are glowing almost like hot on your fingers. They don't burn, but you feel like heat, as if they are detecting a large pool of magic all around, all centered in on this sigil that is like glowing and almost like moving in the distance. You begin to get a sense of unease as all the magical energy flows around. Even Asher shudders a little, as he is just, as a wizard, able to pick up on just the magnitude of the magic. He even says, guys, we're in the presence of someone who knows what the hell they're doing, because I can't make that happen, and I don't want to be around whoever can make that happen.
Suppose you have a way to dispel it.
I can try. He will. Does he have to spell? I think he swapped it out for it. Let's see. Can we cast? Oh yeah. He will dispel magic it and see if it works.
Fantastic. Let's see what happens.
And you see. I mean, nothing like he tries to dispel it, and you see these like blue ripples flow into it and just evaporate. That didn't work.
Interesting.
Option number 2: find the person. Find the person who cast it, and get them to get rid of it.
Beat him up. Yeah.
I like both of those ideas, but the problem is, I don't think anyone's actually here. At least not anyone that I can see.
Well, then perhaps you're not looking close enough. And with that, you hear a voice of someone on one of the roofs of one of the buildings around you. Turning to face, you see a tiefling. It's not Muna. She looks similar to her, though. It's another female, but there's a few issues with the fact that her skin is less red and more gray. One of her horns is rotted and cracked, and several areas on her body, her flesh is missing. Her hands lightly shimmer from flames that are growing off of her bony hands. There we go.
Oh my.
Oh, groovy. Once it finishes loading.
When it's finished loading.
I have to open Discord first.
Dyer,
I haven't opened Discord yet.
Dyer, I was about to call you and say your picture's up. Thank you for subscribing with Prime.
And again, another
Nice.
fantastic bit of art.
Yep, Dyer's good.
Never disappoints.
Yeah, look at it, Sketchy, you bitch.
Why can't I look at it? It's been weird.
Oh yeah, because fuck it, Joy hasn't opened
right. My
this
bad.
thing. It's all good.
Yeah, he don't have a computer. He's
I kind of forgot about that.
Sketchy's poor, and it's not his fault.
He's running silly mode right now.
It's like 10 days left till I can actually get on. It's been weird. Oh, that's cool.
Very
Ooh.
cool.
Very cool. So, yes, you see this hideous-looking tiefling that was drawn really well, thanks to Dire Barbed Wire. Not sponsored. She smiles at you as best she can with only one half of her face kind of remaining. So you must be the Fated Five. I've heard quite a lot about you, and I figured you'd be on your way, which is why I tried to take you out, but you're more resilient than I gave you credit for.
And who might you be?
You can't see the family resemblance? I am Iluna, the older sister to the one you call Muna. Iluna, that's stupid. You guys have basically the same name. I already don't like you. I'm winning.
Well, if you're here, where is Muna?
Oh, don't worry, my darling sister's safe and sound. As she, from behind her cloak, she pulls out this, like, long chained pendant. In it is like a glass crystal, and inside you see a tiny shadowy figure that looks to be knocking on the other end of it. You can't quite tell what it is, but you do notice it has horns. She'll be kept safe and sound here with me, just like she did with me for so long.
Well, my attempt at this is probably going to be very futile, but I'm going to ask nicely that you release her and you dispel whatever this is that is in the center of town.
No.
Well, I've done all I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, we tried.
Why are you doing this?
Honestly, I've been around the block for so long, it's hard to even remember, but I will give you the short version. Me and my sister, we grew up together and we studied magic. I was always a little better at it than she was, but I helped my sister grow, and we became quite talented. After the loss of our parents, I realized nothing is more precious than life itself. So, I sought after immortality. If I was able to make it so me and my sister could live forever, we would always have each other, and we could live and do whatever we wanted for eternity, never fearing death like we lost our parents. I sacrificed my body to become an immortal lich. My power grew, and although some of my skin didn't survive the process, I will never die of old age. I can do as I please. However, my sister, she did not wish to join me, no. Instead, her and some blonde bastard human, he gave her the tools to sealing me away in a pendant just like this, keeping me locked away, not entirely dead, but never truly free to live as I wanted. She says I went crazy, but no, not at all. I simply embraced a new path of life, a new expression of living. This was the path I chose, and I was going to make her follow it with me, but she chose her fate. Well, now I will keep her with me and make her watch as I take this world for myself and help everyone learn how to live forever, or become a tool in the process of it.
Well, with all due respect, I will say that your sister was correct about the part about you losing it. I don't believe life is worth living if it just doesn't end. The joy of life is the fact that it is so limited. And if you are that deranged that you genuinely believe that living forever and subjecting everyone to the same kind of torment is worth doing, I can't allow you to do that.
Then by all means, it will be an honor to show you just how mortal your lives are once I finish you here and now. If you'll gesture over yonder, she points to the glowing purple circle, that is my soul absorber. This town was the first. Living forever does come with a cost of feeding oneself. I feed on the souls of the living, and once I am finished here with the 5 of you, you will feed my soul reactor as well, and through your pointless expendable existences, I will spend hundreds of more years on these lands, able to learn and breathe as I so choose.
Well, with all due respect, we've had someone already threatening to feed on our essence as it is, so if you're going to make us, or at least try and coax us into that, you're going to need to try a little harder than just using your fancy words. So how about you come down here and show us just how much of a capable magic user you really are, and then we'll see just how long that immortality lasts you.
by all means. However, 1 versus 5 isn't very fair. And then you, even though she's still standing there and stops talking, you hear her voice behind you. Exactly, wouldn't it make more sense if the odds were a little bit more even? And then again, you hear her voice on another side of you. Indeed.
Oh god.
You see, the funny thing about immortality, and again the voice shifts, even though her body doesn't move, you can split your life into multiple vessels if you so choose. Just like now, it seems that I'm not the one outnumbered as much as you're the ones who are outmatched. And so you now see her form has been split into 4 bodies, all appearing pretty much the exact same, except each one has a different set of glowing eyes, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 green, and 1 purple. You see, immortality brings legion. I will be unstoppable in this world, because I can do this as many times over. Immortality is something quite beautiful, and where there is life, there is the ability to imbue life. And a shadow swoops upwards from behind a mountainside, falling down and landing on one of the collapsed buildings with a thud. A very large,
going.
a very large and very bony dragon.
Oh fuck!
Oh, piss off.
The most English reaction to a dragon rocking up.
So he is, 30 feet up right now, as he's standing on top of this collapsed building. The rest of them are either on buildings or on the ground. You want to see just how capable I am? I will show you. And then your light will be snuffed out. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
So,
Yippee!
so you all roll
That's a
first.
13.
That is a 13.
That is a 14 from me.
That is a 14 from you. Let me roll for Rizalar. He got 18. Shit, I gotta roll for AJ too, because he's also not here.
Oh, well, I wonder where half our cast went. That's crazy.
Damn, AJ got 20. If only his if only his actual voice actor was here to play him, but you know.
Right.
So let's add Iluna. Oh, funny thing is, since they're all her, they all get the same initiative turn.
Oh, cringe.
I know, right? Isn't that so cruel of me?
You know what? It's cruel, but
Very-
if we die here, just know that we died happily trying to save Usanar from this.
All right, they all get
It's very cringe, nanny baby of you.
15,
Right? Like, bro,
That's
like
a
one of us is gonna
7 for
remain
me.
optimistic. Oh,
and
that's a 7.
you got 7. That's what you said.
Again,
All right, and the
nothing's changed. Vicindy's still at the bottom of the
Nothing
initiative.
has changed.
hang on.
I wonder have I ever gotten anything in the double digits. I genuinely
swear you
don't know.
have.
No.
What is your dex modifier, by the way, Vicindy?
Well, my initiative modifier is -2, but let me see.
Huh?
Dex modifier. Yeah.
What?
Okay,
Yeah,
you really
I don't need it.
you really
'Cause
are.
I rely on.
strength. You can proc
Yeah.
into everything else.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so let me
Because
find.
heavy armor doesn't. It knocks out your dex bonus to your AC.
All right,
That's wild.
top of the turn order.
Yeah, it's minus.
It's AJ's turn. Okay. First things first. I'm gonna do something kind of smart to help everybody out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll an Arcana.
Oh, you quirky.
I'm gonna roll Arcana because I want to be helpful.
Okay.
I get a +9 because I'm special. Oh, that's a
Wow.
20. That's a 26. All right. No, okay, it's fireball. All right. Let's take a peek. And he looks really intensely at the glowing purple circle there with the tentacles and such. All right, guys, I got it. If we do smart stuff to that soul absorber, I think we can turn it off and cancel it, because I bet part of her power comes from the souls that she put in there. And you can see like smoke coming out of his head as he tries to say this really intelligently. So, if we go over there and we think really smart thoughts by trying to turn it off with our brain power. Like I get, you know, some of us like you. He points to Duncan, and maybe you, and he points to Viz, and he's like, probably not you. He says, pointing to Bjorn, but we might
violation.
We might be able to turn it off. But at the same time, she will still have to kill this bitch. So that's that. I'm gonna do something else cool now.
You know what? It's funny. Usually he says really dumb stuff, so I just didn't listen to any of that. But that started to sound important towards the end.
You just don't listen. Oh, fuck you then.
He just fucking zoned him out like usual. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah. That's great, son. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's going right in the fridge.
I'm going on the move. He can go 35. He's gonna go there. He's gonna run after that thing, and he is gonna. Guys, I want to do something cool. What should I do? Let's see. Ooh! I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a thing. How many can I do here? Hang on. Damn. All right. He's going to use a 7th level spell slot, the only one he has, and he's gonna cast. Wait, hang on.
I don't think Cantina banned from A New Hope is very fitting for this combat.
Never mind. He's gonna change that plan because it doesn't. He realizes that spell won't work on the undead, so we can't use it. Never mind. That's fine. I have another idea.
He's got one finger up as like, you know, he sorts through a book saying, not that one, not
Shit.
that one.
Shit!
Licks
Shit!
his finger. He's like, All
right, he's gonna point to the one in white at the end here, and he is going to cast Immolation. So she needs to make
big word.
a Dex saving throw, which she definitely failed. And so what Immolation does is flames begin to consume the Muna in white.
Okay.
Let's see. Failing the Dex save, she's going to take fire damage. And she's also going to burn for the spell's duration. It's a concentration spell. So, she's going to take 8d6 fire damage.
Ooh.
Which Asher is rolling horribly on. Let's see.
Wait,
checks out.
isn't she also resistant to it?
She's gonna be a resistant for it because
tiefling.
she's a fucking tiefling.
Well, she's undead, though, so...
But she's also a tiefling.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
11, that's 17. 22, 20... Okay, so that's 25 fire damage, supposedly.
Supposedly.
We'll see. As she burns. She does react to it. As she's just engulfed with flames for a few minutes. Good. Now, as long as I maintain this imposing glare, you'll continue to burn. So we'll put that fiery effect on her.
I
So,
love how the voice for Asher has changed so drastically from.
look,
Elmo's
I'm trying,
original voice.
okay? Shush.
Yeah, it went from just dumb sounding with like a very minor to it to like now just being borderline childlike.
He is a child.
He basically is. He's a child in elf years.
All right. So that'll be AJ's turn. Rizzler's turn. Oh man, I gotta play everybody in this.
You poor
right.
soul.
Rizzler is gonna athletics. Shit. Wait.
Oh no.
Hey, I'm gonna send you my character sheet. You can just do me for a while. Okay?
No, I'd rather not. So he doesn't fail it too bad, but he can't get up to the building, so he just slides back down. Oh man, I'm already off today. Fuck it.
Oof.
He's just gonna run over here, and he's just gonna chuck his dagger at the blue one because it's all he can do.
Good job, Rizzler.
No, he rolled. Wait, hang on. Nope, that's still a miss. He rolled an 11. He rolled really bad, and he chucks the blade, and she just knocks it away with one of her skeleton clawed hands. I'm gonna bonus action to bring it back, and he's just sitting there face palming.
Oh, that's quite funny.
All right, it is Luna's turn. All of her's turn, actually. So this is gonna get real interesting real quick.
Real quick.
All right, they don't really have a turn order, so let's just make it interesting. All right, The one in the red is going to cast. Hang on, I'm gonna need a placeholder here. She's gonna cast Delayed Blast Fireball.
Oh, no.
So it is going to just sit right there. And then she's going to... She's just going to get behind that to protect herself. All right.
Wow.
The white, it's her turn, so she's going to burn on her turn. A little bit, anyway, because I'm feeling...
Burn on her turn.
Yes. So she takes... At the end of each of her turns, she repeats the saving throw and takes fire damage if she fails. Dex saving throw. Definitely a fail. They don't have great dex, so... so she takes 46 fire damage. Yay, I'm helping!
Yeah.
Let's see. That is going to be 11 more fire damage to the white one. So that'll bring her... As she just... Ugh! Okay. But now it's her turn, so she's going to cast... Sorry, I'm flipping between a lot of screens here. Bear with me.
No worries. Take your time.
Let's see here.
I'm trying to do some strategism. Yeah, that word. It's a made-up word, but I'm trying to do some of that.
Well, the real term does end with ism. Put it that way. It's close enough.
Strategism.
We're doing a little
Jism.
autism.
I risen with the tism.
Let's see. Yeah, I think right there it makes sense. All right, she is going to cast Cone of Cold right there. Asher actually won't get hit by this. I'm going to say he's not really in it, but it looks like the rest of you...
It's quite clearly a circle.
Did I say Cone of Cold? I meant, fucking hell. that's
Fireball.
No, it's, not Cone of Cold. Where is it?
Lightning bolt. Sleet storm.
No, what, fucking...
Wall of ice?
No, shush! It's Ice Storm. You guys are throwing me off, making me think of all these different spells. It's Ice Storm.
Thunderstep.
I'm gonna punch you. All right. You know what? I don't even care anymore. All of you except Asher. I need dex saving throws from all of you.
Go on, Dex boy. Let me down. That is a 21.
Well, you already know I'm gonna fail this, but here we go. Hang on.
Yeah, well, you're fucking -2. Look at it.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I know you can...
Yeah, that's a 16 from me, dog.
Okay, 21, 16. Rizzler's got a roll.
He'll be fine. He's got
His
evasion.
-3 on my rolls are really fucking with me.
Yeah. Rizzler got 19. 19, yeah. Would you get Vicindy?
Give me a second. My D&D Beyond's still loading. I hit this already. The loading screen's not doing anything.
Okay. I should just start rolling damage anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Dex saving throw, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus... Okay. That is...
Oh, hang on. I got a -1.
Oh my god.
You self-implode a little because you didn't move. You moved so bad. I'm just kidding. Okay, so everyone except Duncan. Wait, no, hang on. No, Rizzler succeeded. So the Goliaths failed. The other two succeeded. So you guys, the two of you that succeeded, will take half damage. So a cloud opens up above you all, and shards of cold air and just pure sharp icicles just rain down on you. Just cutting through your arms and legs as you try to protect yourselves. I'm just gonna say the damage overall.
Did a lot of damage.
So,
well, you have to tell me. You have to tell me and Vicinity how much cold damage because we're resistant.
Great. Okay, that's right. All right, bear with me just a second then. Okay. So let me just give the norm. Well, it's 2 damage types. So all right, first is 16 bludgeoning damage. So if you succeeded, it's 8, which is Kieran and Rizzler. So you two still take 16 bludgeoning damage. And then, what was the number? And then it was 18 cold damage. And since the two of you are so everyone takes 9 cold damage. Yes.
Lovely.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Joysticks. I would have forgotten.
And I wouldn't
Yeah.
have said anything, so... Okay. It's not my
Like
job to
being
tell
him.
you that, it's your job to know that, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'll cry about it later.
That's fine. Okay, so you all got hit with that. She burns. She's gonna back up a little bit. Try and hide behind the wall there. Alright, the blue one, she's all the way down here. She is going to... Ooh, actually... Can she... Hang on. Let's see, can we hit this? Do we hit that?
Would.
Oh, ooh, hang on. Yeah, we hit that. All right.
Oof.
So she's gonna cast lightning bolt in that direction. So we need Rizzler and Vizindi to both make dex saving throws again.
Don't like that. Not
Go,
an agreement.
man.
I'm not in agreement.
Rizzler's rolling like shit, but he's still got a 20. So, which means he
Doesn't it-
succeeds.
Can
love
I
how the
do-
entire kitchen sink is being thrown at Rizzler and Vicinity.
Mm.
The one who can
Can I
dodge everything and
do-
the one who can tank everything.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, you tell me, is it worth doing a Hellish Rebuke on these guys if they're resistant to fire?
I mean, it's up to
And
you.
they're probably
Damage-
going to save the...
Damage is
It's-
damage.
It's damage, yeah.
Nah.
Fucking.
I'd rather maybe hold it off and hit him with a smite or something
you do
instead
it-
of spell slot.
I mean, you don't have as many spell slots as like Asher or something, so I get that.
Yeah.
What's that supposed
No.
to mean?
You know what? Fuck you, King. I thought I was being funny. I'm gonna cast Counterspell.
Ooh. Hello.
At what level?
Okay. It is 4th level.
Okay. Wait, what's the range on counterspell?
60 feet.
60 feet?
Yep, just makes it.
Okay. Then, all right, you see her bring her hands together and the bolt forms, and as it goes to fire out, you counterspell, and it stops.
I'm going to
All right.
roll the dex save anyway.
You would have failed.
Just want to see what you
Spoiler
get.
alert. Maybe he would have succeeded.
Yeah, I'm curious about what it got as well. God, let's have a gander.
I got 0.
Nice.
I'm
It's
glad
nice.
that-
It's nice when you guys
because-
have weaknesses.
Because whenever the dice rolls on my screen, it takes so long to register. It comes up 3 different values, so I just take the bottom one.
Fair. All right. Then yeah, that gets counterspelled. She loses that ability. That's 3 other turns. Finally, the pink one over here, she begins chanting, and you see a ring begin to form around the entire town as it glows from the outside. And that'll be her turn.
Oh,
Bjorn,
she was
you're
speaking.
up, my boo.
All right. So King, tell me, after the end of the possession, the magic inside of Bjorn, does he still feel it? Like, what is it? Like, what's going on in there?
It's a bit weaker than it once was. However, you do detect traces of it within you. So I will say this. Your magic is still in you, but you don't have control over it like you did before because it was the influence of that creature that gave it to you. So if you roll Path of the Wild Surge, you roll randomly.
Okay, that is understandable.
I think that's very valid. Yeah, I fucks with it.
No bonuses anymore.
Yeah. So he's just gonna take a deep breath and sigh. I don't want to do this, especially so quickly after dealing with that. But all of you, focus on Aluna and the circle. I'll take care of the dragon, and I'm going to roll on the wild search table. See what I get.
Okay.
Hopefully I get what I want.
Ew.
Okay, let me just make
Sorry, you
sure
can't
this
double it and give it
does-
to the next person.
I'm about to double something.
Oh,
Double
I like
this.
where this is going.
Oh.
I don't.
He's gonna double the inches to his penis.
Maybe Aluna would like that.
Well, considering he's going after the dragon, she won't have the opportunity to like that. The dragon might.
I wonder. Okay. Hold on. Actually, let me measure.
Well wondered.
I see what I'm wondering.
Oh, it's not even like that. It's not even that far. Fuck. Okay.
We do a little.
And she's on top of the
wondering.
building for the record, so.
True, but I was also thinking, like, what if I just, like, blasted it into the building? Would it, like... Okay, so let me tell you what it is. The user belches with the effect of the Horn of Blasting, which if you don't know what the Horn of Blasting does... oh, it's a 30-foot cone, my bad. Which emits a thunderous blast in a 30-foot cone that is audible 600 feet away. Each creature in the cone must make a DC 15 Constitution saving. And on a failed save, a creature takes 5d6 thunder damage and is deafened for 1 minute. Do you think that would have an effect on, like, the building? If I were to, like, blast it into the building?
It's possible. So 30 feet, well, if it's a cone, it goes up too, so it would go 30 feet up. So it would probably...
It would essentially just, like, go through, yeah.
I mean, there's nowhere else you
at
can
this
really
point, I kind
shoot
of
it.
want to just... Yeah, at this point, I kind of just want to, like, try to collapse the building with it.
Okay. So you're gonna belch as you rage. Okay, so because it's a cone, I'll say she gets hit by it up there. So what does she take?
She has to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a 29.
Jesus Christ! What?
She's
okay.
she's a spellcaster, so yeah.
Yeah, her con's gonna be very high.
Yeah. Okay, that's.
Up there with
she
int.
takes- Okay, let me roll the damage real quick.
It's nice when you get a bonus to saving throws for proficiency's sake. Does she take any damage or no?
Yeah, half of 13 is 7 thunder damage. So she takes 7 thunder damage from that.
6. We go with the smaller of the two numbers.
Oh, we do?
Yes. That's
Yeah.
how we've always done it.
It has been.
For some reason I had that backwards. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You fool! Alright, so 6
You buffoon.
6 thunder. Alright, so she does get shook as you belch. She's able to steady herself, and she's just... I will say you blow out the windows for sure. And the building does crack. It's not enough to collapse it, but it's severely damaged now.
Alrighty. Then with the rest of my turn... I forget. Am I able... Do you rule it where we can move through ally spaces without any issue, or do we have to go around?
You can only...
If they,
That's the size.
yeah, if it's a halfling, like, so a character that's, like, you know, small, like, you can cross through their space easily if you're medium or larger.
Yeah. No.
But due to the fact that most of the people on our team are medium to large characters, you cannot cross through our spaces. You have to go around.
You can't. You have to go around Asher. But I mean, you're right here.
Yeah.
You can go boom, and then you can go diagonally. So you just can't go on his
right.
spot.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15,
Keep in mind, he's on top of the building.
25. Oh, he is? Oh,
Yes.
fuck, okay. So that... Okay, so my bonus
Yeah, he's, like,
action
right
was
there.
to do... My bonus action was to do that. Hold on. Okay, so this
Yeah,
is
you
30,
raged.
35... okay, I can't really, like...
But you want to climb the building?
Let's just roll in athletics to see if I can get up there. I wanted to get around, so that way, like, when the fireball goes off, I'm not engulfed in it, but I may not have a choice.
Correct.
So we'll just roll, what is it, athletics to get up there?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, cool. 27.
Yeah. Okay. So you are up on top of the building. You just can't move anymore because that's
Yep, that will be
Oh,
it. That'll be 40.
okay.
Yeah, that's... This is my turn.
Alrighty. Duncan, what are you doing?
Alright, so as everyone's doing their own thing, I'm going to look over at Asher real quick. Okay, I'm going to need you all to elaborate real quick. When you said about doing some clever stuff with that thing over there, what did you mean by that? What do you think would work?
I don't know how to spell it out for you.
Like, bro, like, you know, if he's wording it other than damage, then I'm going to try to assume that there's something more to it than just throwing shit at it.
Sorry, I'm just reading
I
something
throw
real quick.
shit at it.
Yeah, throw big shit at it, not small shit.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Okay, so it's kind of hard to say, but you basically need to use any kind of magical knowledge that you got. You know, it doesn't have to be too crazy, but just like, you know, any brain power you got, you need to basically like touch it and then be like, "You close," as he tries to make like a weird Emperor Palpatine pose. And he's like, you basically have to will it to close, which is, I know that sounds stupid, but it's doable, which is why I'm trying to get over there. And he points to the little smoldering orb that's just sitting on the ground. That's gonna be a problem.
So you mean I need to do exactly what I did with that crystal where we got Jace? The one-eyed man?
Oh yeah, that guy? Yeah, you touch it, and then you basically like use all your mind to say close. And if you do that, sometimes it should turn off, rather than making her turn off. Or we kill her and it turns off, but this way might be quicker.
Alright, well, I guess that's what I'm doing then. How with that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, you're going for it. Okay.
I am going for it.
Alright.
Alright. Would you say that I'm within range, or do I need to get, like, that one over kind of thing?
I'd say you're in range right there.
Okay. Then I'm going to reach out, place my palms on it.
Okay. And you're going to will it to close?
Yep, I'm guessing you want an Arcana check?
I actually just need a straight intelligence roll from you.
Straight intelligence. Ooh. Oh! That is a dirty 20.
Okay.
That's so dirty.
As you...
Just because my intelligence is a +1.
As you put your hands in and you will it to close, it begins to shimmer a little and you hear a cracking sound. Pieces of it flake off like glass. So you do successfully... That is a success on willing it to close. It then basically, like, warps away. And it reappears over here.
Ah, okay. So we've got a run around the boss arena, press the button kind of situation, huh? Okay.
You wanted more interactive combat, didn't you?
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. I fuck
this.
with it. Yeah. All right. Now doing that, what would we consider that? A bonus action or an action?
That is an action to do that.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then because the rule is still as it is currently.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna go for that one here.
Okay, she does have partial cover from being up there, so her AC goes up.
Yep, that's perfectly fine. That is a 19.
That just hits with the partial cover.
Nice. Alright, so that's gonna be 11 plus 14 plus 9. So that's 34 damage.
Yes, that is correct. All right, as you...
I can math.
All right, as you beam out against her, even with the cover, you strike her right in the shoulder. Bastard. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do. I'm just waiting for this motherfucker to detonate now.
Yeah, you're pretty close to that. All right, it is the Dracolich's turn. So you're right on top of him. But... But. Let me see here. It is going... It really wants to... Yeah. Alright, it is going to fly up just a little, and it won't provoke opportunity attack because of the fact you haven't engaged in melee combat with him. He's just going to fly up a little, and he's going to stay close to you, but he's going to go right there? Yeah, he's going to go right there. So he's now floating in the air at 35 feet. And he is going to... I think we all know what's going to happen, but, you know.
Unfortunately.
Let's see if we can... How far does this go? Hang on. Yeah, it goes 60. So like that. He can't really get a great angle. Honestly, he doesn't like the fact that he's like that. So he's actually going to fly over this way and fly up a little. So he's still going to stay close to you, though. He's going to do it so he can go that way and get him, too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, Bjorn, AJ, Rizzler, I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, that's easy. I got this. Don't worry, you guys. I can do it. I can do it.
You didn't name me there, did you?
No, you're fine.
No.
That's a 21
cool.
from me. Yay.
Wow.
Rizzler, what do you got?
20...
Not enough.
24 from me.
Okay. Rizzler failed. You two, AJ just succeeded with a 21. You succeed as well, Bjorn.
Oh.
So, that'll be, I mean, you guys are gonna take half damage, because, come on. Alright.
Yeah.
And we get to use D12s for this one, which are underutilized in D&D. So, as it rears back and just... and it spews a thick, hazy poison gas. It is a undead green adult dragon, so... Oh my D12s are going everywhere. Oh, that one's cocked. Oh, there we go.
Goodbye, D12s.
Alright. That is gonna be, let's see. Let's count it out. That's 12. That's 16. That is 26. There's more D's, by the way.
These nuts?
Okay, well, we're at 26. Now we're at 38, bitch. Now we're at 48, bitch. Now we're at... we're at 52, 50... 57 poison damage!
Well, that makes me sad.
Ooh.
So, the two of you, though, that succeeded only take... If I can math this correctly, I believe 28 poison damage.
Okay, Daddy.
Guys, I don't like this. This isn't
God.
fun. Alright, so Asher
I agree.
takes 28. Ow. Rizzler takes 57 poison damage.
Oh, God.
Alright, cool. So, Rizzler, you are at...
Fuck all health.
Guys, this is...
Only opinion it.
Guys, this is like really bad. I'm not kidding. So there's that. Of course, that is simply the Dracolich's turn, and his breath weapon now goes on recharge. So, but he's just gonna float there, staring at you menacingly. Vizindi, it's your turn. What are you doing?
So see the guy at the top, on the top of the roof,
Mm-hmm.
to the north of me. Can
Yes.
I get? The screen is too small, and I can't really see it. Can I get to him with my movement speed?
First of
If I
all,
were
it's
to
a
attack
her.
with
Get it right.
2
Be
feet.
respectful. All right.
Yeah,
so,
come on.
so you're gonna
Sketchy.
move.
I'm
You're
not gonna assume anything.
So you need to roll
Well, actually,
athletics
okay.
to climb the building, first and foremost. So that's 5 feet of movement, and then 5, 10... You can make it if you make the athletics check.
Right, cool.
You can get up there and beat her up.
I will do that, but let me just load here.
Hi, Aina. L sketchy. It's not an L.
Right, it's an L. Let me see. It will be an L, because I'll probably fail this.
It's athletics. You should be good at that.
Yes, however, luck.
What'd you
Let's
get?
see, acrobatics. Wait, acrobatics?
You could do acrobatics or athletics, either or. I love either.
Okay, that's better. Okay, that's better.
Man, I'm such a nice DM. It's crazy, dude.
You
I
really
say,
are.
as I say, as I gas someone's
nice.
character who isn't even here. It's 57 damage in one turn. This game's fun.
Oh, it's fantastic. We love it.
Still fucking rolling. Da 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 da.
It takes a couple minutes, but it's fine.
26.
Oh, yeah, you make it no problem. All right, so you make it up here, you climb, and then you can beeline. Are you going to stay 10 feet away for the bonus, or?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to say you go there so you can get on the other side of the roof. Okay, so you are within 10 feet of the pink-eyed Iluna.
Right. So, first attack to hit is...
Dude, the Avatar
I might just
soundtrack,
have
let's go.
to- Right, that's 16 to hit.
That just hits.
Oh, does it? Oh shit. Okay.
So you got it.
Wait, what did you
I started
17.
to roll to hit my second one because I honestly thought it would miss.
You silly goose.
Look, I'm very silly.
Oh, he's a silly Billy.
Silly man.
Silly sausage.
The damage was 11,
Okay.
and then plus the d6.
D6 for what?
Well, the 10 feet. Sorry, is it a d4? I thought it was a d6.
Oh, the 10 feet. It's a D8, you silly goose.
How do you not remember your own stats?
I don't know. I tell him this shit so he writes
I
it
have
down.
like 180 things. I don't remember shit.
Write it down.
I do have it. I
Write
do
it
have
down.
it written down. If I click on this, it will take 10 minutes to load and then it'll tell me. But you tell me which we'd rather have.
Just
All
roll
right,
the
that's
D8.
7 for the extra.
Okay, so that's 18 damage. Holy crap, this shouldn't be this difficult, Sketchy.
You tell me it's a phone. Look, D&D Beyond is fucked.
Your
I'm
computer
mobile
was
anyway.
fucked.
Stupid.
Anyways.
My
right.
computer is fucked.
Alright, so that hits. Keep going.
Yep. Still rolling. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet Jesus. Damage is 14.
Okay. So that puts us...
Plus the... Oh, come on. Plus 8 damage, I roll max.
Alright, nice.
And let me see, is there anything? Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to pull Arm Master here.
Okay.
Oh,
27 to hit.
That hits. I think.
I think.
Nah,
He
it
thinks.
may. It's hard to
Come on.
tell. And the damage on that is 6.
Alright.
And that concludes turn.
Thank goodness, that was brutal. Alright, I'm
You're
just kidding.
telling me.
Alright, so you run up to the building. She tries to beam you, but you slice her hand away. You bring the blade across her leg, knocking her down a peg, and then you just boop her right in the face.
Nice.
Okay. Top of the turn order. Don't
Aja.
don't worry, there's no lair action. Your guys are fine. Alright.
Thank God.
AJ, it's your turn. Okay. I'm gonna go for the thingy.
Go for the line.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, I made it. Shut up. I made it. Alright. I'm going to will it to close. Straight intelligence.
Close for me.
I got a 17.
Wow.
So he puts his hands in, and he wills it with all his might. Close! Close! And... Whoa, 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 whoa. It worked.
Whoa.
As you hear the, again, glass shattering. As another point of it breaks. No!
Nice.
You will not break the power of the Soul Collector!
Watch me, bitch.
Bitch, I might.
Oh, I definitely will. And check this out, bitch. You know what else I can do? I can firebolt you on the same turn. That's a 23. I'm gonna go after the blue one.
Whoa.
That's gonna be 17 fire damage as I ignites. All right. All 4 of them have officially been hit in some capacity, so that's something.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, they're all fine, but, you know. All right. And that was only 25, so you know what else I can do? Run away.
About that far.
That's all I got. Shit.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
There's 2 of them there. I don't want to get closer to them, but I don't want to be right next to Rizzler because he's like a magnet for damage. Yeah, well, I'm going to start my turn by, I'm going to bonus action drink this greater healing potion.
Good idea.
Thank you.
You'll know something really bad that I noticed on the way home from the shops earlier.
What?
But
Duncan's still got Jace's funny little necklace on him.
Oh yeah, that's right. I kind of forgot about that. Whoops.
no, he took it back. Shut up.
Ah, bollocks!
He took it back. It sticks with his character. Thank you very much. So that's
valid.
That's 14 HP back to Rizzler. Yeah, like how I'm giving you guys something that doubles incoming healing. Bite me.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot.
You did once upon a time.
If I never have to DM with that thing in a player's hands again, it'll still be too soon. So, all right, Rizzler drinks.
Just wait till I make another artificer.
But I will end.
Oh, Lord.
I will end you. All right. He succeeded the athletics, so he's gonna climb up on top of this building. He's gonna run along the edge here. And he's gonna check the dagger again. Yeah. I need to try and be useful here. All right. That's over 20. Does that over 20 hit? Over 20 hits. Thank goodness. So he's gonna chuck the dagger at the red-eyed Iluna. And that is gonna be that plus that. That's gonna be 14 points of piercing damage as he hits her right in the side with it. Sorry, I have a lot I need to keep track of here. Holy shit.
You really do.
Oh my god. I have so many numbers, dude. Alright, and they all have a lot of health. Alright, anyways. That'll be Rizzler's turn. It's Iluna's turn! Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a smidge crazy.
So, let me double check the stats on something real quick.
I don't like where this is going.
I like where this is going. Okay, so...
That is me when I like when something is going.
Okay. Sphere. Oh, shit!
It's god ominous. I don't know how I feel about this.
Oh, wait, that's not it.
That's a really
So, it's a 20-foot radius, but the building that Bjorn is on is 30 feet up, so he does not get hit by this.
Yay!
So it's
Duncan's gonna sponge the full force of the sun.
So, Duncan, we need a dexterity saving throw. She's gonna end her concentration on it to make it go off. So.
Okay. All right, gods above.
Come on, boys.
Bless me. 25.
You succeed, so you'll take half damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, it's a lot of d6s.
Oh, bollocks.
All right.
Blast fireball is fucking nuts.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah,
cool.
it is.
That's okay. So we got 11, and then actually,
like where this is going.
I'm rolling like shit. You might be fine. Even all these d6s, and they roll like crap.
Duncan gets atomized and reduced to dust. Devil May Cry soundtrack blaring in my ear because it just feels suitable.
Yeah, I rolled like crap. Okay, so that's only 42 reduced to 21 fire damage to you as it just goes off like a landmine next to you.
How much? 21.
21 fire damage to you. That's it reduced. So.
That's pretty good.
Oh! And it gets reduced even further because I have resistance to fire.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so then
I take 10.
10 fire damage. Mm-hmm.
That's fucking
Not
hilarious.
bad.
All right, there you go.
Oh,
It worked
it's
out.
amazing.
So it's still her turn. She just ended concentrations because it was her previous action that cast it. So she is going. She doesn't like that you survived that well. So she's actually gonna pop over here to expose herself a bit, and she's going to cast.
Given how bony she is, I don't know if I want to see her expose herself.
Yeah, Duncan.
Depends on.
She's gonna cast Disintegrate on you.
Ooh.
Damn, that's
Ooh.
crazy.
You best make this
Are
save.
you gonna counterspell?
I would. I can tell
Yeah.
you that. Me personally, if it were me, I would.
Yeah, like I was hoping to hold off from it, but I think I'm gonna need to.
So you're counterspelling.
So
Yeah.
I'm counterspelling.
At what level?
It's still only level 4.
Okay,
Do I
so
need to
you
roll?
need to roll. Let me double check. I want to. I want to double check what the requirements are. Okay. You will add your spellcasting ability modifier to. Okay, so roll a d20 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
DC
Right.
equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
That is... That's a 22.
Damn. All right. Then yeah, it still works. So the little green beam begins to form at the end of her finger, and you counterspell it. Pfft.
Oh.
Oh, God.
The way you worded it still works. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. And she's gonna go back behind the building here. So all right, that was her turn.
I've never shat myself so fast.
The one.
Suddenly, black tentacles and ichor seep from her, and she begins to transform.
Imagine.
The one in white has to try and make her dex saving throw, which she fails, so she will burn again thanks to immolation. Oh my
we love
gosh, that was almost max.
Hey.
That is 22 fire damage to her.
Wow.
Guys, I'm helping.
This poor chick over
I'm
here,
doing
she's
what?
just not having a good time.
No. But she's going
She's hiding in a
to...
corner burning to death.
As she burns, she begins to count, adding to the glow of the ring around. Amura kasi tashai amatosu. So she will...
Did anyone understand that?
Yeah, what language is that that's being spoken?
Arcanic. It's a spell.
So it's not even some gibberish we can like try and decipher.
No.
Hang on. Is there any way?
Oh, brother.
How do you rule this if I were to cast comprehend languages? Because I do have that.
Like it's a reaction?
Can you do that?
See, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Hold on, I'll look it up.
Oh my
Exactly.
gosh.
Hang on, let me. Because I do have it. It wouldn't be as a reaction because I don't think
No,
you can.
it's a casting time of one
Ritual.
action.
Yeah.
Then
Fuck
no.
that, I'm not using my action for that.
All right. All right. The pink one next to you. She don't like that you're beating her up like that.
Just turns out she's spitting like some of the hardest bars in the Arcana language. She's dropping a mixtape on the village.
I'm a Luna, and I have to say, you guys are gonna go dead the other way. Yeah.
Don't become a rapper, King.
My Arcana brings all the boys to the yard.
No. All right.
I'll teach you, but I'll take your soul.
I'm gonna have to smite you in person for that one.
All right.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
All right. She brings her hands out in front of her. Inoki dashi, and she's going to use Psychic Crush on you, Vizindi. I need you to make an Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, an intelligence one.
Yep.
That's
That's a rare one.
that's not a dex one.
Hey, it's not a dex.
We're keeping things interesting.
In fact, if I remember, I think my intelligence isn't too bad.
He says as he's
No,
about to
never
fail.
mind. It's -1.
Or is it your backstory?
Well,
that
at
you
least
were, like,
it
a
rolled
technician or
quickly.
something?
Don't worry about it. No, because I put a proficiency in history, so my history is pretty good, but my straight intelligence is not.
That's quite funny.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it is. It's really funny, Kieran. 12.
That's a fail. Okay. All right, so you're gonna suffer from 10, 20, two more. Hang on, 30. Holy crap. They're using all their
done,
high level
like the way you-
spells, so and that becomes you take 44 points of psychic damage.
I use Stone's Endurance. In fact, screw that. I will use Stone's Endurance for this.
Okay.
Brings it to what, 22? You said 44, didn't you?
Yes. No, Stone's Endurance is you roll and you subtract.
Yeah, it's a D12
That's right, that's
plus
the
your con
D12.
modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And psychic damage is not an element, so you can't absorb elements, so sorry.
Okay, cool.
I absorb my own brain power.
Mm.
His brain just grows.
His mind just becomes like mega big for a second. It's like, I see every possibility.
After the fact, a little bit of blood just drips out of his ear.
I'm okay. I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
His brain shrinks back down. His brain shrinks back down. It's like, why does everything smell like burnt toast?
I taste gravy. We haven't eaten gravy.
Not the first.
Oh, poo.
So what'd you
For
get?
fuck's sake. Only, the 9 reduces about 9 points. Yippee!
Okay, so you still take 35 points of psychic damage.
I'll take that.
You are also stunned on your next turn.
Ooh.
Oh,
So-
nice.
So you guys watch as the magic flows from her hands just in like around them, but you see him grab his head, just and blood actually does shoot out of his ear a little from the psychic damage. It's quite fitting, just kind of like, and you see him like stuck there, just holding his head in pain. All right. Last but not least, we got the blue one down here. This is fun being able to cast 4 spells on the same turn.
Oh, I bet.
Let's do.
Your mommy feels really proud.
She does. She
is.
likes when I
She's a
beat you
wonderful
guys
DM.
up. Let's make it easy. She is going to upcast Magic Missile.
Nar. It's no good, mate.
Stop it. Oh, she only got a 3, but she gets 5 little orbs. That's 15. So we're gonna put 2 on Rizzler and 3 on Asher. Tormento. So Riz takes just 6 force damage, which isn't too bad. I mean, he's not great, but he's still not horrible. Asher.
He's coping.
Great guy. What are you talking about?
He's still standing.
Asher takes
I'm
9.
still standing.
Ow!
Yeah,
All right, and that will mark the end of Luna's turn. Bjorn, you're up. What are you doing?
So, after our funny little level up, I got an interesting new ability called Chaotic Fury. As a bonus action, you can re-roll on the Wild Surge table.
Oh, we love this.
Okay.
So I am going to use my bonus action to roll again.
Okay.
Yet I got exactly what I wanted. I am going to use the polymorph ability.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm not using a Hydra this time because we leveled up. I also unlocked a new monster. And it is called a roc, R-O-C. It is a bird. It is a gargantuan bird-like creature. I'll send the picture of it in the chat so you can see it.
I don't know if I have a good thing to substitute there. Let's see.
Put a big. Ooh.
I'm looking for
groovy
giant
little bird.
bird.
Just put a fucking eagle. Put the owl on there again.
How come when I turn on, it's just a picture of Goku's ass?
What?
Yeah, but for what you said earlier.
That's what I scroll to. I'm looking for giant bird, and I see
that's
giant
Vegeta.
ass. I don't know. That looked more like Goku. Maybe it's Vegeta.
That's
Yeah.
Vegeta.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's the Cell Saga thing.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
the Cell
right.
Saga thing where he's in the water.
Oh, perfect. All right. Giant
Yeah,
bird.
big bird. Giant bird.
Bird.
So hang on, we're gonna make that.
Sir.
All right, there we go. Giant bird.
Scroll. All right, cool.
Hi, Sauster.
So I'm gonna use some of my fly speed to move up to where the Dragolich is.
Okay, so you match him. You're 35 feet in the air. You're already kind of some of that in the air, but
Yeah. So then let's see. Yeah, and then we're going to make our 2 attacks, one with our beak and one with our talons.
okay.
Fantastic.
First one. Ooh. Natural 20, baby.
Of course.
Let's fucking go. So that instead of 4d8 plus 9 becomes 8d8 plus 9, I think. Is that how that works?
Well, so it's 4d8.
Yeah.
So that's so roll 4d8, and then you can add 32 to that,
Yeah. Let's fucking
and then
go.
and then add 9. I'm gonna kill myself. It's fine. I'm just kidding. No, that's good.
That's all right. I rolled low, TBH. It's fine. Okay. So,
I tell him to add
Motherfucker really
32
sucks
to
at TBH.
instant damage, and he's like, I rolled low.
I mean, I still rolled low on a D8, so like.
I get 32 plus 9 damage.
So he takes 56 piercing damage.
Oh, you poor thing, and you rolled low, and you still do 56 damage on one attack, you bitch. This is an adult dragon, not an ancient one. Thank you for the bit, Saucer. I need him to make me feel better after that. Okay, so that's a hit, and roll for the other one that'll probably hit for no reason.
Yep. Yeah. Oh no, that one did not hit. That was like, yeah, that was a. Hold on, I gotta think. So it's 10. Yeah, it's only a 12.
Okay, yeah. So you transform a bird, you fly up, and you just pierce right through its chest. You crack some of the bones, and you see some of the magic that's controlling it shoot out. As you try to claw at it, it swipes back at you with its own arm, knocking you away, forcing you to fly off. Okay, that's your turn then. I assume you're not going anywhere else.
No.
Duncan, you are up. What are you doing, big boy?
All right, so already from the word go, I'm going to use my action so that I can run 60 feet to dash.
Okay.
And then, whilst making my way over here, making my way downtown, walking fast, Luna's past, and there's a dragon bound. I am going to get within. I'm going to get to about here because I can't move any further, and I'm going to use Eldritch Blast on that bitch. Fully aware that there's partial cover in the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on. What's the card's going to say? 22?
Fucking, that's it. You just hit.
Match?
You just hit. I can't catch a break over here.
Yep. No one can escape the Eldritch Blast.
So that's 12. Plus 11. Plus 14.
Well, so 23 and 4. So 37 force damage. Cool.
So what I'm hearing is that warlocks and wild surge barbarians and
May not be allowed next campaign.
And true
artificers.
striking with a rogue and sneak attack are all banned from next campaign. Yes.
all banned.
All right, yeah. For
Completely
some reason, a cantrip just does 37 damage flat, but delayed blast fireball does 10. So this is a fun universe that we're in. Yeah, you beam her right in the hip bone, and you hear a crack.
To be fair, though, to be fair, in defense of the fireball, Duncan is built different.
I'm gonna kill you.
All
right,
please do not. We're about to have a very nice conclusion to this story.
All right, that's your turn, bitch. It's Dracula's turn. All right, so we're gonna roll to begin the recharge on his breath. Gosh. All right. So I gotta buff the shit out of my monsters next campaign. Holy crap! All right. So he is going to attack the bird that is attacking him. He doesn't appreciate you.
Just like screeching in its face.
First, it's going to use its frightful presence. So everyone that is an enemy, let's see. That's not the one I wanted. I want that one. All right. Yeah, I think it hits. Yeah, all of you. It's gonna go. You're all gonna get affected by this. The frightful presence. So is it? I need all 5 of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, one of the only other things that I've actually got good stats
No! Damn it! That's cocked.
What you're telling me is, I won't take this go because I'm stunned, and I won't take this go if I fail the saving throw because I'm also frightened.
Well, frightened just means that you can't get close to it and you make, like, disadvantage attacks.
Yes.
If I recall correctly.
Sure.
I got a 29.
Okay, you make the save.
Christ.
Hang on, let me double check. Yeah, creature has disadvantage on ability text attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. So it's against every creature. You do, and then you can't willingly move closer to it. So, yeah. Okay.
That's all well and good, but I'll not be able to take this next turn because I'm stunned anyway.
So how's the dungeoning coming along? Right now we're doing the dragon part of Dungeons and Dragons, as you can see. So, okay, so
Across your face.
Oh!
Well,
Fucking immature as fuck.
They sure got you, Soster. Sorry about that.
Walks right into it. I can't believe it.
Oh, what a goofball.
All right, Asher. Damn, Asher got 21, so he's fine.
yeah, I did the exact same 21.
Wow.
20. You're fine. Bjorn, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
Okay, you failed.
Oof.
It's the -3, bro. Fuck.
Rizzler made the save, so the bird is let's see what looks good. What looks
I've
like
never
you're
seen a scared bird
So
before.
scared.
I know. The bird has been none of these look scared. I don't know. You're
With a skull emoji over it.
yeah, it just yeah, you're scared. Okay, that's you're frightened. Okay. So we did that. Now it's the Dracolich's actual turn. He is going to attack 3 times. One with his bite and 2 with his claws.
I'll do this after you're done with that, but
Better.
I have something.
All right. So, let us count the times. That is a 24 to hit.
Ouchies.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes. That's only a 17 to hit.
That does still hit.
Okay, I know you're the bird, so and that's a 21 to hit. So all 3 are gonna land.
Damn. Yeah.
All right, so the bite is gonna come.
Fine.
The bite is going to come in, and that is going to be well, oh yeah, your rage still benefits you here. That's stupid. Okay, so that's
No.
Anyway, go on. No.
that's
What do you mean, no?
That's 15 reduced to 7 piercing damage plus 13 poison damage. That's on the first strike.
Bite of 87?
Oh, shush. Alright, and then the 2 claw attacks. I'm going to roll horribly and cry. So that's 10 reduced to 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And that is 12 reduced to 6 slashing damage. As it bites one of your wings, you're able to swing free, but then it reaches out and just claws through you. You're able to minimize the damage with your thick bod, but the poison does seep into you a bit as well.
Buff bird
Hey.
bod. Hell yeah.
100 HP.
That is going to be his turn. It is Vizindi's turn. You are stunned. Yes,
hold
Bjorn.
on.
Yes,
Hold
Bjorn.
on. So I said I had something. Because he forced me to make a saving throw while I'm raging, I'm gonna deal 3d6 force damage with my reaction.
Well, maybe you're a butt nugget who shouldn't do that.
It's too late because he's taking 9 force damage.
Ooh.
Damn, son. Okay, so he recoils from that. All right, so Vizindi, you are stunned on this turn. It is no longer your turn. You are no longer stunned.
Wow. Yay.
That shouldn't have made me chuckle as much as it
Such a
did.
cool, such a cool
It was
system. I
no
love
matter
it.
if I was frightened.
I just picked I just picked a psychic spell. All right, take it easy. All right.
It should have made me laugh as hard as it did, but it was just Vicinity, now it's your turn. Vicinity, you are
Aw,
stunned. It's
man,
no longer your
It's no
turn.
longer your turn.
Oh man, I'm an idiot. I completely forgot that I still have brutal critical, so I was supposed to roll like 2 extra damage die when I did
Oof.
that crit. Oh well.
Oh well.
That's what I get for not reading.
Yep.
I
that
can't
was
believe you
hot.
forget
What am I,
you.
nonsense?
What did you say?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried about it.
It will
be in
be
the
in the VOD.
I mean, it will be. Oh, that would have been helpful. Too bad. All right, guys. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. He says, trying to roll up his sleeve that falls right back down. This bitch wanted to use Ice Storm. Well, guess what? I can do that too.
Oh, perfect.
So
Yeah.
he's going to cast Ice Storm on these 2 Munas right here. It'll hit both of them. Ilunas, not Munas,
I
Ilunas.
was gonna say.
That's my fault for making their names so similar, but I figured it worked because they're sisters. Anyways,
Wow.
It makes sense.
yeah,
Because they're
okay.
tieflings, you think they're all the same? Damn,
But-
that's kind of
Whoa.
racist.
Well, they're all from
Come
Infernal
on,
Descent.
King.
Ah, brother, whatever. All right, so they both gotta make.
I was going to deliver some Usa karma towards you in a minute.
All right, so
But I'm funny.
the lightning one succeeded. The fire one failed. However, she's going to burn a 6th level spell slot to succeed that saving throw. So.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how they have it. I don't like using regular legendary resistances. I like, making it so it costs something to do
like
okay.
it.
Yeah,
You're a
you should
good DM.
stop using legendary actions too. You should, that should
that'd be great.
abolished.
Oh, start using them? Gotcha.
Oh,
Um,
Add
no.
more. So now something gets like 15 legendary actions. Well, why not?
See,
All right.
like,
I mean, all you
know,
have
like
to say
those
was say
second
so.
stages. You should
So
drop those.
that's so it's good that they both succeeded. So that's 8 reduced to 4 bludgeoning, and that is 13 reduced to 6 cold. So they each take only 10 damage. Damn it! So
Bless me.
oh my gosh, all these numbers. Okay, so let's see. Quick catch up. Couple of them look pretty good. I will say the white one over here that's been doing the cold stuff. That one's starting to look pretty hurt. So
I would hope so.
so yeah, the ice shards rain down, but they're able to get away from most of that. Oh man, all right.
It's the 3 consecutive turns of just being on fucking fire and it was something to do with it.
I am so smart. I'm gonna move over here where it's safer. All right, Rizzler, it's your turn. I think I'm just gonna stay over here where it's safe. All right, I'm gonna bonus action get the dagger back, and then I'm just gonna throw it again. That's a 24 to hit. Yeah, that hits. All right, I'm going after the fire bitch. All right,
I respect it.
good. He rolled pretty well. That is gonna be 16 points of piercing damage. Yeah. So now the fire one's looking not too shabby either.
Extra crispy.
Basically.
Extra crispy.
Extra crispy.
And then I'm gonna get some cover and go over here. Okay? It's Aluna's turn though.
Whoa.
Alright. We'll make it the fire one is gonna go. She's going to begin chanting. Usuna ite suto olerien manosuda. So that is going to be her thing. Alrighty. That's going to be her turn to channel that. Let's see. All right.
Does she still take damage?
That's not the one that's burning.
Oh, my bad. My sincerest apologies, my friend.
Yeah, get it right. All right, this one's gonna come out here, and actually, she moves there.
I see you, bitch.
Hmm.
Chain lightning?
I love how you just immediately knew.
Yeah, I've been paying attention enough to this shit to be like, wait, that's fucking chain lightning, bro. Gotta be within 30 feet, what the fuck?
So, because Zindi's so high up, though, I don't think it'll reach him, but it'll still hit the two of you. So, yes, she is going to use Chain Lightning.
I love how there was that
two
that
of
brief
you.
moment of silence before before that chuckle from King. It's just, I fucking knew, bitch. I knew.
Hey! I'm liking this spell.
No, I don't blame you. It does some good damage.
All right.
Spell.
So, so Duncan, I really need another dex saving throw from you.
Oh, come on. All right. Gods above. Motherfuckers in Avernus, please bless this roll.
Asher's got to make one too, anyway.
23?
Okay. You succeed, so you'll take
That
half.
is a fail. No.
Oh!
Asher failed though. So.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So, in case you guys don't know
shut
the strength of chain lightning, that's 10d8, by the way. So,
Yeah, no, it's fucking disgusting.
It really is.
why do you think we're using it? Because it's disgusting. All right. So that is. Let us count it out. That is 10, 15, 17. Oof. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So we're at, what are we at? 17? Yeah. 17, that's 21, it's 26, 34, 42, I'm trying to math really hard here. That's 50 on the dot, so,
God.
and the large bolt of lightning just arcs from her hands out towards Duncan. You hit it. You're able to resist some of it. You still take 25 points of lightning damage. As it fires out into Asher, reflecting. It does try to arc towards Vizindi, but it doesn't hit him, and it just blows a chunk off the building here. but it does anchor off and hit Asher for 50 lightning.
That's fucked up.
So I gotta type in 50 damage for Asher here. You took 25. Asher is now very bad. No, it's fine. I'm good. He's got like a little hair on fire. I'm fine. You guys just don't worry about it. I got this. And he falls over. No, he's still up, but barely. All right. So that's the two of them. Who else is next? Who's next?
I played this Bjorn.
Let's see. The cold one, she is going to pop on out. It is her. Hang on, actually. Asher needs to make a con save. He's got to make sure he maintains concentration, which.
I got it, Asher.
I believe in you.
So he took 50 damage, so he needs to beat 25. He got 13. So.
That's fair.
So she does not burn on her turn.
Damn, that's a shame.
It's crazy, isn't it? All right, so she is going to. Don't you dare.
What do you mean? I was just saying anything.
So interested in what's gonna happen here.
I'm interested as well. I'm anticipating death.
Yeah, she's just gonna, while she's chilling over here. Let's make it simple, shall we? She's just gonna Ray of Frost on you, since you were aiming at her. So
Yeah, that's fine.
let's see if an attack lands or not. That's gonna be a 30 to hit.
Wow, yeah. I mean, that might hit. You know.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. Maybe get back to me on that. All right. So that'll be 19 points of cold damage. Isania! And you lose 10 feet of movement speed, by the way. Or no, your movement speed is 10 feet. 10 feet. Mm-hmm. So.
All right. Cool.
Roll a dex save. I got it.
Yep. Do it. I feel like doing it this time around. I was gonna be merciful, but I feel like doing it.
All right. That's only 12, so she fails.
Yep. All right. Let's see how much she enjoys a second level hellish rebuke, baby. That is 25 damage.
Nice. All right. That brings her there as you return fire. And she did look like she took the brunt of that, so.
Yeah, I figured she might have resistance, but, you know, it's all about dealing damage and, you know, less taking it, so.
More numbers. More numbers.
So she's gonna
like the numbers.
She's gonna squeeze back into the corner there. And don't worry, I didn't forget about you, Vicindy. The pink one is going to do something.
Try.
She's gonna try. She's certainly gonna try. Sorry, I'm working with a lot of spells here that I don't know very well.
Oh no, it's fine.
That's fine.
That's basically us every week, so.
All right.
Except me.
All right, she is going to use Mind Sliver on you. So you see a little purple like spike appear, and she's going to fire it at your head. You need to make another intelligence saving throw, ironically.
My God.
Right, riddle me this. Before I make this, will it stun me?
No.
I don't believe it does. It just does damage, I believe.
Mind Sliver does something different.
Alright.
You'll find out when he fails, inevitably.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah, like, I think it's damage, and I know it gives you some kind of debuff, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one because I've had it being
Right,
used
that's-
on me so much in Baldur's Gate.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
11.
King, you're evil. I see what you're doing. You're fucking evil, bud.
Quiet. Don't be fake news.
So it's 11. It's 11.
So that's a fail. So you're gonna take, that's gonna be 14 points of psychic damage to you. And
Oh, that's it? Okay. Yeah.
No.
Of course.
no, you take 14 points of psychic damage, and you will suffer a D4 penalty to the next saving throw you have to make.
Okay.
I can't wait for him to get -6 on his next roll.
All right.
The
Anyways,
nervous chuckle
again.
made that.
Like seriously, that like is probably the most evil thing you could have done to Sketchy, who's already struggling with saving throws. It's just debuff him even more.
hey, each one is a master in a different type of spellcasting, as you have seen. So that one does a lot of mental shit to you. So, anyways, we'll just remember that for next time. Put that clock on you. Anyways, Bjorn, it's your turn.
Beard. Sure. Yes, thank you. I'm really glad I'm not the only one who caught that. All right. Yeah,
I don't like
let's
it.
go
Try
ahead and
again.
let's go ahead and make my attacks. Cool. Oh, and I have to roll with disadvantage, don't I?
You do, yes, because you are frightened.
I'm so afraid and I'm so scared.
I'm so scared.
That first one's gonna miss.
Okay.
Oof.
Swing and a miss.
All right, let's try with the talents now. There's no point. There's no point. It was a 6. Just all right.
Both
I'll
miss?
roll it again just to see what I'll roll it again just to see what I get. But yeah, no, neither of those. That was not gonna hit.
All right, so you missed both times. I believe. Hang on. Okay, so you missed both attacks. You are able to re-roll a Wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Oh, can I? Fantastic. Let's go. Oh. Okay. So the inspiration die. How much? What's the?
It's a
what's the thing?
D10.
It's a 1d10,
It's
yeah.
a 1d10 to any one roll.
Okay, let me get a D10 out real quick.
Okay, while you're doing that, let me go turn my fan on. It's getting hot in here.
So take
off
all your clothes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my clothes off.
Why did we both do the same?
He's geeking.
We're all brain dead, okay?
Let's go.
Okay, I'm back. What'd you get?
So the actual roll was an 11, but I just rolled a D10 and it was a 10, so I have 21 now.
So you succeed. You are no longer
I
frightened.
got a 60.
Thank fucking God.
All right. So that's your turn then. Or are you gonna move somewhere?
Well, no, if I move somewhere, he's gonna take attack of opportunity, so I won't do that.
Of course you will. Okay, then it's Duncan's turn.
All right, cool. Because of my movement being limited, I'm still going to use my dash to get 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
And I'm going to get myself as close as I can to it.
Okay. You
Uh,
can get right on the edge there. So you have you used your action, so you have your bonus action, but you can't use your bonus action on this.
yep. Which means I'm going to use it on her. And you know what's coming, King.
Yeah, I know it's coming.
That's a 19 to hit.
That just hits, yeah.
Now, what is it with me just hitting today?
I don't know.
All right, so she's going to take 9 plus 11 for 20 damage plus 5. So that's 25 damage.
Okay. Chipping away at her slowly but surely.
Oh, for sure. Gonna make her suffer.
Suffer as I have. Sorry. Okay. Let me think. So that puts her... Yeah, she's not looking good as you beam into her again. She ain't looking too hot. All right.
Oh, goody.
Okay, then that will bring us to... that's your turn. That's all you can do. So it's Dragolich's turn.
Yeah.
So he's gonna stay in range, but he's gonna fly around you, and he's just gonna beat on you a little bit. Oh, hang on, we gotta roll to recharge, of course. Ooh.
Rawr.
Okay. Getting that breath weapon back sooner or later. Okay.
Hopefully later.
We'll see. So he's gonna bite and claw you again because you look mighty tasty.
He is a bit of a snack. I mean, what?
I don't know.
I didn't say that.
All right, so that is 15 reduced to 7 piercing damage plus... Did I not tell you that I rolled the hit? I did not tell you that I rolled the hit,
You did
I?
not.
I rolled, what was it? 17 plus that... It's a 28, might be. I just kind of on instinct said it was going to hit. Okay, so... Okay, I said 7 piercing, and then that is... 15 cold damage on the bite attack.
Wait, cold?
Poison damage, son of a bitch.
Okay,
I'm
I was
losing my
gonna
mind.
say.
He's an elemental dragon.
Yeah.
Poison damage, yes. Okay. Are you still the bird?
Yeah, I'm still the bird.
Oh, okay. I don't know how much health it
Why
has.
wouldn't I be?
I don't know. That is a 19 to hit on the claw.
Okay. That hits.
And, ooh, that's only a 15 on the second one.
That one will miss. That will
Okay.
miss.
So one claw attack will land. That is 16 reduced to 8 slashing damage. It's just... so that'll be his turn. Vizindi, it's your turn, and you can actually do something this time.
Okay.
Go edges, Indy.
Yay. I'm just gonna keep laying into this doll. Once D&D Beyond loads.
So, how's weather for you guys?
You guys come here often? Or?
Oh, fine.
Yeah,
It
for
crashed
Sunday.
before it loaded. Let me give that another go.
We loved it for you, big man.
Gonna order.
I'm just super excited for how long this takes. I really need you to get a new computer.
No, don't worry, it'll be done in
Yeah,
10 days.
it's
It's not even like a
only
matter of
keeps
getting a
getting
new
new.
one, it's just, yeah.
Yeah, it's just I'm waiting on a timer. Literally, I think I have like 10 days left.
Because he got locked out of his PC, so he's waiting for the company to go, oh shit, yeah, this is, you can like actually try and do it again now.
You can
Oh,
actually
yeah,
try it
I
again
didn't
now.
real-
Yeah, you can actually try and
Yeah.
like put your details in again.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Damage. 12. And she's still 10 feet away, isn't she?
Correct.
D8. Seven.
I got more biddies! Thanks, Sauster.
We love
Biddies
biddies.
and titties, let's go.
What was that D8 roll? I'm sorry, Sketchy.
That was 7.
7, gotcha. Thank you.
Second attack, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Damage, 13.
Okay.
Bonus damage from the D8 is 7 as well. Not bad rolls.
Not at all. Okay. Anything else?
Okay, how is it looking, by the way?
Alright, so she tries to bob and weave, but you're able to keep striking her along the arms as she's trying to block you. I'd say she's looking kind of hurt now, this one. Not like...
Pretty good because
Yeah.
the bonus action pull master attack, I got a nat 20.
Okay.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Well, it's not the greatest, I'll be honest. It's only a
It's not the
D4
greatest,
plus
but-
5, but whatever.
Hey, damage is damage.
Right,
Yeah, it's a,
so that is what the max possible. So that is
Of the die,
I rolled a
yeah.
3. Yeah. So let me see.
it's a D4, right? So if you rolled a 3, it's 3 plus 4 plus 5.
3, 5. That's 8. 8 plus 4. 8 plus 4.
12. Okay, so that's another 12 damage. Yeah, you're beating her down pretty good. It's more or less like a bunch of small injuries that have been finally like adding up on her. So,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
the worst feeling.
Anything else, Cindy?
I will quiver an impending doom at my next saving throw.
That's fair. All right, Asher, it's your turn. All right, I'm gonna try and do something cool because we're in trouble. So
That
makes
I'm
sense.
in danger.
well, me and
I
Logan-
do always imagine fucking Asher Jr. to be a very Ralph-esque character.
It's fine. I got this. Watch this. All right, are you ready? Are you watching? Are you watching?
Always.
All right.
Watching.
All right. He's going to cast with his one and only 6th level slot, Disintegrate.
Ooh.
Let's see. We need to start turning these tides, so I'm actually gonna go all the way there to get an angle on her, which I say he can hit. So let me double check on that saving throw. saving throw. I think it's yeah, dexterity saving throw takes that. I believe there's no half damage, so it's either it works or it doesn't.
Yeah, you either fail or you succeed. There's no middle ground.
So she rolled a 4.
Ooh, yeah, that's a fail.
And she's
what's
she's
that
running
rate?
low on high level spell slots, so I don't think she can stop it. So this is just gonna work. I gotta hydrate. Hang on.
So that's like a 10d6, and I think it's
10d6
like
plus 40.
Yep.
yeah, plus 40 force damage.
Yep. 10d6 plus 40 coming up. So that is 12, 15, 18, 20, 30, 37, and 40
Oh god.
is
That's
70.
80 damage.
Wait, so hang on. 37 and 40, that is 77 force damage.
Oh my
As
god.
the green beam comes out of his finger, Daisuda! And it just beams in.
The silence is deafening.
The silence is very deafening.
So as he beams her form begins to turn to ash as she just.
Yes! That is awesome!
I did it, you guys! I did it!
Holy shit!
Oh, what a trooper! What a trooper!
What a dude.
What a fucking Chad. That's crazy.
Oh god.
Casually disintegrates her. Fucking hell.
He's like jumping in the air celebrating. He's like, I know it's not over yet, but that was just like the coolest thing I ever did. This has been a great day. He's
77 force damage. Fuck me.
Wow.
He's then gonna upcast Healing Word on Duncan. Because you look like he rolled really well too. So he's gonna point at you and be like, "We got this. We're gonna do great things," and you're gonna get 18 HP back, Duncan.
I mean, I'll take 18, but it wasn't too necessary.
Well, he knows you've been getting beat up, so.
I'm not gonna look a gift to Baxi in the mouth, okay?
Yeah, exactly. I'm an orc, thank you. Jeez.
He's so confused.
Yeah. All right. Rizzler, it's your turn. Okay. Bonus. What thing?
Knife.
Oh, okay. Bonus action. Bonus action. Get the knife back. And I'm gonna chuck. I'm gonna help out.
saying do the thing on people's turns. I don't know why.
Do the thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what thing. Just do the thing.
Just do the thing.
He's gonna go over here and he's gonna chuck it at this one because he knows she's getting pretty bad too. All right. Here we go.
Just like Assassin's Creed, just like fucking jump down and like.
You don't have enough movement speed for that, but he's still got that's still a 27 to hit, which hits.
Okay.
So that is 15 piercing damage as he chucks the blade out and hits her right in the back.
Okay.
And yeah, the cold one, she's looking pretty bad too. So, All right, that is the best Rizzler. Wait, yeah, no, that's his turn. So it is Iluna's turn. So, let's see. Got the cold one here. She's going to reach out. And now, because I said it wrong before, now she's actually going to do it. She's going to Cone of Cold you, since you're right there looking all vulnerable and everything. Let me double check. Hang on.
Oh no, I'm just a vulnerable little schizo. Don't hurt me.
All right, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, con's pretty low. Bollocks, it's only an 11.
Okay, that is a fail. So, you are going to take... Holy crap. 15.
I like the way he said holy crap, I'm worried.
Hang on. Plus... That's gonna be 39 cold damage as her hand comes out. Imiesida! And just from it, just a huge force wave of cold air just burns through you. It turns the ground to ice around you as you feel your arms and skin almost start to, like, atrophy from the cold a little. You have to like break it to.
So fucked. Dex saving throw.
I joke's on you. I saw that coming. It's only a 13. She's not good at
Let's
dex.
go. How much damage does she take? 17.
17. All right. You fire back. She is barely hanging on at this point.
Oh, we love that for her. I'm so proud. That's such a girl boss energy right there.
All right. Pink one. She is going to do something. No, I don't think it's time for that.
Now that scares me. There's a lot of things that King says during combat encounters that scares the shit out of me.
I don't know what you're holding back for, King.
What? No, hang on. I'm double checking. I told you I'm gonna have to read a lot.
Now is not the time for fear. That comes later.
She's just gonna like point out, and in the distance, she's gonna say, "Bigby's hand!" And
way.
a giant purple hand is going to materialize. I don't think I actually have a picture of it, though. I'm sorry.
Scanlan's hand!
Master hand from Smash Bros. Let's go.
No way.
We're just gonna have to say this is a giant hand. So.
It's a hand with a deformity. It's circle.
Yeah. It's a really weird looking hand. Okay.
It's a hand with no fingers.
So it's gonna show up, and it is going to it's gonna punch you, Izindi. So get ready for that.
It's one arm, no digits.
So that is a hang on. That is a 24 to hit.
Okay.
So that is
I
going.
will use shield.
You're gonna shield. Okay. Just what I was expecting. As it just, your shield absorbs it as it smashes itself against you, and you feel nothing. Very clever, but you won't last much longer. Just like him. And we're going to cut over to the blue one. She's the lightning one. She's the only one that has enchanted. Isumade sala, itai shideo, okono musudaya. Who is crunching in the middle of my intense chanting? You piece of shit.
Sorry, I didn't think it would be that loud.
Laugh all you want. She's the fourth and final one to charge. They have all charged, which means the ring around the town is complete. It channels into her, the blue one, because she's the last one, and she points out at Asher. Cease your existence. And she's going to cast Power Word Kill on him.
Oh,
no.
fuck!
Please, for the love of God, do not do this.
And as he looks up at you guys, thanks for the memories. And
No!
he's gonna flop over and die.
What the fuck?
Not funny anymore, is it?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Soon you will join him, and you actually see a little blue orb fly out of his body and get sucked into the purple sphere as it
That's
devours his
fucked
soul.
up.
Soon, all three of them start to laugh. Soon you'll join him in your final resting place. That is going to be Aluna's turn. Bjorn, you're up.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Wow, that was not what I was expecting at fucking all.
Look,
Okay.
despite the fact that Ash has
Man.
been a DMPC for like a majority of this campaign, that still hurt.
Right, he's still been
that's
part of the
fucked up.
campaign, and was like, oh, God.
Fuck,
Bjorn's
bro.
pissed.
I've been hoping
Bjorn is fucking pissed.
I've been hoping all campaign for the opportunity to do something like that. I'm free of playing the idiot.
Holy shit.
I'm heartbroken, but I don't blame you.
So Bjorn, what are you doing?
Bjorn?
You know what? Oatmeal's gonna be really angry whenever he comes back next session to realize his character's dead.
And the game's over.
Watch him come back and be like, why'd you kill me? I was coming back.
Bro, I was literally playing that character broke him.
Thanks for lurking, Steve.
You know what? Fuck this. All right, I'm gonna run away from this Dragolich here.
Okay,
So
he's
he can
gonna
take attack of opportunities.
All right, he's gonna make attack of opportunity against you. That is gonna be that's a 17. I believe that hits.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, he's gonna bite you. That will be. He's gonna bite you good. Meow. That'll be 12 reduced to 6 piercing damage, in addition to only 5 poison damage as it and like catches you on the tail.
Yeah, I'm like pretty much ignoring the pain as much as possible and just beelining it straight for this one. I have 120 feet of flight, so from where I just was.
And you're gonna fly like right on top of her.
So I'm gonna get like right up to her, and I'm like, okay, so that's 55 going
And then
straight for her.
And then you're gonna go down to like 5 feet or
Yep.
something in the air. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. So that's what next to 30. So that means I should have like 80 left, right?
So 55 out of 120. Well, so you're going, but you're also going down, so it's gonna cost you a little more to get down there. So
that should be 80, right? That should be 80.
Yes. So you'll have 40 left.
40 left. Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get my.
You're gonna do what I think I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my one. I'm gonna go ahead and get my one beak attack out the way.
Oh, I just realized what you're doing. Okay, go ahead and roll.
I wonder if he is doing what I think he's doing.
That's an 18 to hit.
Just hits.
Cool. Let's go ahead and do the damage there.
Punish her severely.
Kick her ass.
9, 10, 15, 13 plus 9 is 20, 22 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make my talon attack, which was a 26. Yes.
That hits, of course.
We'll do my slashing damage real quick, which is I have to do math, which I'm not good at. That's 26 slashing damage, and she is now grappled.
Okay, let me just contemplate this real quick here. Okay, we're there.
While
Okay, so you slash.
contemplating.
You peck her, you scratch her, and then you grab onto her. Ah!
Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained. I can't use my talons on another target, which is fine. But I'm now going to fly 40 feet up into the air.
Okay. As you fly out, just ah!
While she's flying up, I do just want to say something. I just realized something really heartbreaking. During that moment last week when Bjorn was still incapacitated, Gabriel told Asher, said something nice to Asher, and then he followed up with, "That's probably the last nice thing you're gonna hear from anyone."
Yeah.
That's actually really fucking sad.
That hurts so much
That
more.
actually hurts my heart. Oh my god, bro. Why would you say that? Come on.
You had to bring it up for everybody.
What the hell?
No.
Fuck. Okay. Well, that's
foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
All right. So that's gonna be the end of my turn.
So you're in the air with her at 40 feet.
Correct.
Okay. Duncan, it's your turn.
All right. Well, seeing his fucking buddy fall to the fucking floor, Duncan is going to use his bonus action to fucking try and at least fucking body this bitch.
Okay.
With an Eldritch Blast.
By all means.
Oh, I hope this works because that was nat 20.
You know what? I'll give it to you. That's very poetic, honestly. So
that is 30 plus 10 plus 8 plus 12.
Oh my god.
Tell you what, I'll save you the trouble. You don't have to add, as you just blow a hole right through her chest. There are
50 fucking force damage. Jesus Christ.
You see bones go splintering out. No! And she just flops over. That was for our friend.
And using my action, I'm gonna put my hands on this and try to force it closed again. Like,
Alright.
because, like, yeah, Duncan's heartbroken, but he knows he's got to get this fucking shit done right now, or else.
All right, give me an intelligence roll.
Intelligence roll. That is a 18.
Again, you hear it crack and it becomes, you see it as it tries to flicker out of existence again, you see it gets a little weaker and it can't move as far. It's still up, but it is severely damaged. You actually see as it's there, it's like flickering in and out of existence.
Oh god. Jesus Christ, yeah. And then I'm going to use the last of my turn, because I've got movement, to close the distance between me and it.
Okay, you're like 1 square away from it where you are.
Yeah, so I've still got to move a little bit next turn.
All right.
Oh, my heart, bro.
It is
What the fuck?
It's the Dracolich's turn. He's free to go where he pleases now. So, first things first. I'm gonna roll to recharge. Okay. So he is going to fly.
To sleep tonight. I hope you know that.
Alright, he's gonna go to 30 and he's going to fly. He's still about 30 feet in the air right here.
Oh, groovy.
Dude, my music is so somber right now. What the fuck?
Alright. He's going to fly, look down at you guys, and as he spews out his poisonous gas at the two of you, Duncan and Vizindi.
For the love of God, both of you, please tank this.
I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, come on, Con. I need you to at least give me a good roll this time. Oh, thank fuck. 23?
Success.
Oh.
Vizindi, how about you?
With me.
What?
Bear with me, I'm just saying.
Oh. You sounded really far away for a second. I didn't know. Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'll just start rolling.
Like, my con, my strength, my intelligence are, like, actually, like, Duncan's, like, shortcomings in terms of saving throws.
Yeah, you're pretty trash.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Right.
like, I've only got a +4 on con.
It's really good. What do you mean?
Like,
that is good.
Compared to my dex, my wisdom, and my charisma, it's low.
What is it? Wait, what is your dex?
Actually,
My dex and wisdom saves are +10. My charisma is a 9.
Wait, what? How? How are they +10? Oh, your saving throws.
Yeah.
I was thinking like your actual stats.
No. Like, my saving throws are +10 and then
Okay,
charisma is
okay.
+9, respectively.
Gotcha.
even then, like my strongest is a +5, which is my strength and constitution, and they're both +5.
Your saving throws
They're
or
20.
your stats?
Saving
yeah.
throws.
You rolled a
Your
20?
saving throw should be your saving throw should be higher
Oh.
than that, Sketchy.
Oh wait, here we go. Yep, there we go. Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Alright, that is a 10.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
So, okay. Vizindi, you take 62 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Duncan, you take 31. As he just...
Fuck.
You're still up, though, Vizindi, right?
I am still up. You said 62, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Also, for the record, even if you didn't roll a 10, I was prepared to roll that d4, by the way, so... We'll just say it go. I think it would trigger no matter what, so we'll say it goes away, but...
Okay. Right, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take the 62.
Okay. As you just... You guys watch as Vizindi looks really bad. You just... your eyes start to get a little baggy and everything, and just everything tastes nasty in your mouth. All right, that is Dracolich's turn. Vizindi, it's your turn.
Alright, okay, that guy next to me is still up, isn't he?
That girl.
Yeah,
even.
her, yeah.
A woman.
I'll just lay into her again. So
Okay.
let me see. Okay. I'm feeling luckier, so I'm actually gonna take the -10 penalty for my first attack for the Great Weapon Master. I'm gonna
Okay.
eat those words, but I'll try it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He's just having a roll.
He's
Yep.
on a roll.
Oh yes, that's good. That's 30 to hit.
That
Nice.
hits.
Yeah, so this'll be the -10, so it's a 20 to hit,
Still
and then
So
Wait,
you get
-10.
so well minus it's -5
Yeah,
to the roll, so it's
minus
actually a
10.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
oh yeah, and then plus 10 damage.
Plus 10
so
damage,
I
yeah.
rolled, yeah, so I rolled 15 on the damage, so that's 25 damage on the first attack.
Yep.
Fucking A.
Nice.
Oh no, plus the D8 as well because of the range.
Yep.
It's the 6 I got, so 6 plus that.
So 31 damage in one attack.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna hurt her really bad.
She's not down from that. Christ on a stick. I'm gonna do the same here.
Okay.
Okay, no, that will miss. That was only a 14.
Yep.
Or, well, no, sorry, it wasn't. It's a -5 penalty. So, 24 minus 5, 19 to hit.
19 just hits.
Nice, bro.
Okay. Right.
Damn. Yeah, he keeps thinking -10. It's -5 plus 10
Yeah,
of the damage.
It's
So
plus
Yeah.
10. Yeah.
-10 to your roll
damage
would be
on that
awful.
was... Yeah. So that is 8 damage plus the 10, 18.
Plus the D8.
Thank you for reminding me.
I'm nice like that.
What a
Thank
great
you.
DM.
Yep. Keep saying it. I need to keep hearing it to feel validated. I'm just kidding.
Oh, don't worry. I will continue to remind you.
Alright, that's 3 to that.
That's another 21, so 52 damage in one turn.
Fuck, man.
I'm
That's
not-
pretty crazy.
So she's still up, but she's looking really bad after that. As you shoot your blade out and you stab through her gut. And then you bring it down, swinging it with a spin, and you carve right through her collarbone. You hear a crack as you make contact with bone. Just.
Yeah. Okay, so no, that was only a 5 to hit on the bonus action one, so that's fine.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
I didn't think of it. I'm surprised you haven't been smiting at all throughout this whole thing.
No, I know. I've been fairly just holding that back. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. They're undead.
Oh, true.
Too bad. All right, so you doing Polar Master or what?
I just did. It
Oh.
missed.
Oh, you missed. Okay, yeah. She's able to dodge that.
No, I
with
didn't.
her-
No, everyone shut up. No, okay.
All right, we are at the top of the turn order. So it's not Asher's not around anymore, so it can't be his turn. However, leaping out from the woods, you see a familiar figure.
Oh.
As the situation is grave, at first you fear it is about to get graver, and then the figure comes into view. That's not the button I wanted. And you recognize this figure as he lands on the Dracolich. Not that big. And he is going to just smash his axe into the back of this dragon and try and hang on for dear life.
Oh, what a fucking trooper!
Nice.
That's-
Chaddest of Chads.
That's a 22 to hit. That will land. And that is gonna be that's gonna be 20 points of slashing damage as he just smashes into the back of this thing. It starts like flying in the air, and he begins to climb himself on top of it.
What a guy.
So that's that damage. He is then going to Great Weapon Master his own attack into it. Which is a good thing that he did that. That is, even with the -5, that is still an 18, which just hits.
Oh, Strontar, what a fucking champion.
So that
Yes,
is...
sir.
That's 26 slashing damage as he just rips the axe out and swings it again. The dragon starts to lose momentum. The Dragolich is now looking really bad. Rizzler's up.
Yes.
He sees a lot of bad stuff is going on. He is gonna recall with bonus action. He's gonna run back this way. And now that Muna's in the air, he is gonna just chuck the dagger, or Iluna. I keep calling her fucking Muna, dude. Iluna is in the air. He's gonna chuck the dagger. And that is gonna be 25 to hit, which will hit. He's going after the lightning one since you're holding her perfectly in place. Ooh,
Target
nice.
practice.
That is... What'd you say?
Actually,
That's
he's
target practice.
So that plus that, so that's 18 piercing damage as it just nails her as she's struggling against you, just right in the chest. She's starting to show wear and tear that one now. We're at that, I think. Okay. I wish I could contribute more, guys. Sorry. All right.
Okay, it's fine.
It is the Iluna's turns.
Yeah.
They're getting kind of desperate. Ooh.
Desperate assholes.
Let's use... Alright, the pink one is going to use Psionic Blast. I don't know what it does, but I'll be interested to see. Ooh, 30... No, that won't hit anyone else. Alright, it's in a cone, but it'll... Vizindi, dexterity saving throw, please.
Alright.
Jeez.
You may as well roll the damage just as I roll up D&D Beyond.
Of course, yeah. While you're rolling, I'll just start rolling the damage. I think you'll take half any... Yeah, you take half no matter what, so...
Oh, it's a cold thing?
No, it just
Psychic.
says half.
It's called
It's
Psionic
still
Wave.
psychic.
It's still psychic stuff, so chill. Okay, so...
Going after your brain.
I heard that.
Dex saving throw.
You know?
Hang on. Okay. It was a 16, but don't say anything yet.
Okay.
Because I'm checking... I have a thing called Indomitable. I think, though, I have to I don't know if I...
You can re-roll the saving
allowed
throw,
to-
but you have to take that value.
Yeah, but do I know... Can I know if it fails first, or am I not allowed to know if it succeeds or fails? The first roll.
Normally, I'd say you're not
Before
allowed to
I-
know, but let me see.
Indomitable 5E. You can reroll a saving throw if you fail. If you, that you fail, so you can
if
know if
you
you fail or
fail.
not.
Oh, yeah, you
Okay.
fail. 16 fails.
Okay. 16 fails. That's fine.
I had a feeling
I
you could know the
will-
result for that one, but I wasn't sure, so...
Yeah, you only get one
Yeah.
use a long rest.
Well, then that makes sense, then.
Okay. I will use it then, and I'll roll it again. I'll probably not get any better result. No, got an 11.
Okay. So you take 24 points of psychic damage from Psionic Blast as she brings her hands up to her head and just... Yeah! And your mind is just you feel pain right in the front of your head. As you hold your head, you are blasted... You are blasted off the building and you fall off because it knocks you back.
Yeah.
And you are knocked
Alright.
prone when you land. So
That's fine.
So you do also take, because you just fell off the building, an additional 13 points of bludgeoning damage from hitting the ground.
Ooh.
So how many death saving throws is that bludgeoning damage?
Oh, you were unconscious as you fell?
Oh, you won't- oh.
I was unconscious. Yeah, the psychic damage down.
All right, so she blasted you unconscious, so as you fall, you take one fail as you hit the ground in the down state.
Ooh.
Yikers.
Okay. And it's,
I.
there's also the blue one, as she is being held by the bird right now. Get your filthy hands off of me! And...
Screech right in her face.
Fuck it, she's just gonna lightning bolt you right in the face then.
Can she do that?
Well, what do you have her grappled, correct?
She is restrained.
Oh, restrained. Really?
Yes, that's what it says.
Well, let me double check. Maybe she won't be able to do that.
Target is restrained.
Let me look at the funny little book I have here. Maybe she can't do anything.
Speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonuses. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
It's not saying she can't attack.
I don't know how that works.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Creature attack rolls have disadvantage. Well, because it has somatic components. Here's a better question. Can you cast spells while restrained? Yes,
Only
there's
if it's
nothing in the rules that
somatic.
says restrained condition prevents a spellcaster from utilizing somatic components. So she can still cast
Really?
lightning bolt on your ass. So make a dex saving throw, bitch.
That's kind of surprising, actually.
Yeah, well, I'm crazy like that.
Yeah, is there not like a thing like if you hold down somebody's arms, like they can't do it? I think it's only whenever it says restrained. Is it not talking about say like if you're
Well, it means
Like
you're stuck in
body weight
place.
restrained,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Surely it would like depend like are your arms restrained or like what's
Well, I just picture
considering
talons
this is
digging into
the-
her shoulders. So.
Well, okay. Well, this is a
It
gargantuan.
sounds, yeah.
This is the gargantuan creature, so you would assume that its talons could probably fit around most of a person's body.
Okay, well, how about this? You're squeezing onto her. She can speak it and still touch you, so it still works.
Yeah, I rolled the dex saving throw anyways. It was a 19.
Okay, so that is a success. So you take half damage.
What I'm gonna say is the best way to stop a spellcaster is to pin their hands above them against the wall and just kiss them. Because what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Like,
God.
I hate that.
It takes care of the verbal and somatics. I mean, it makes sense.
exactly.
26.
I'm gonna use my stone's endurance, by the way.
That's fine. It's not even that bad. I don't know what you're freaking out about. That's
I'm not freaking out.
so that's
but I wanna
30 lightning damage reduced to 15.
Oh, right, because half, yeah.
This isn't even your health pool. It's an animal's health pool.
It still counts. It still counts towards my health pool at the end of the.
Oh,
of
it
the fight.
does. Oh, I didn't. I thought you adopt the pool of the creature.
I do, and
Yeah,
it
like
like
it
brings me
should,
back
like
up to full. But the damage I take carries over to my health pool at the end of it.
Oh.
Dude,
But
fucking
my health
die
pool
by
is-
the end of it.
My health pool is so similar to this one's. Like I haven't taken enough damage for it to like outright kill me if I, come back.
Okay.
Let me just see how much I got. Okay, I reduced the damage by 12.
So you take 3 lightning damage.
Sweet.
So she just you've got to be kidding me. And speaking of which, it is your turn, Bjorn.
Well, you already fucking know, baby. So I'm 40 feet. So add another 100 to that.
Oh, you're
120 to
going.
that.
So you're 160 feet in the air. Like we can't
And
even
it's
see,
like-
we basically can't even see you anymore.
And
I
it's
want you
like
to fucking fastball the bitch at the floor.
pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking. Well, hold on. I used all my movement speed to get
If
up.
you use all your movement speed to go up, you can't shoot her down. Otherwise, you have to use some of it. I don't know.
How about this? We'll use half to go up. So that's
Okay.
40 plus. What's
So you'd be 100,
Yeah. So I'd be
and then you're gonna shoot 60
We'll
feet
use
down
the
to try and
other-
make it faster.
correct.
Okay, so you go back to 40 feet. So you guys watch as the giant bird swoops up. Now you see her legs are the only thing that aren't restrained, like struggling. Let go of me! Let go of me! And as you get to the top, you just swoop up, spin around in a 360, and just shoot down. Ah! And then you just, as you bring your wings out and stop, you just slingshot her into the ground. So you're willingly letting go of the grapple.
Yes.
As she just...
Oh my god.
So let me think. So that's 100. So that's 100 feet. So and you take a specific type of die damage for every 10 feet after 10 feet. So that's 9 plus you gave a bonus of 60 feet of speed. So I'll add 3 more die to that. So that'll be 12 dice damage. So let's see. How about we just count it out because we're funny like that. So we got 9, 15. 15 and 7 is 22. That's 26. 31. That's 5 die. I dropped one under my bed. No!
No!
Come back. Fuck.
Oh, I loved how, like, you know, when you mentioned flying over to it, all I could think was, imagine if he picked her up and fucking threw her at the floor. That'd be brilliant.
That's like I saw that. That's what I planned on doing at some point. But then the thing that happened with Asher, I was like, oh, it's happening. Whether she.
Oh, it's happening.
It's
All
happening. I don't care.
All right, 31. Hang on, where are we? Okay, 31, 34, 40, 45, 41, 48. Two more. That's 56 bludgeoning damage.
Oh yes.
As she just smashes into the ground. And I'll say it knocks her prone, too. Still alive, but barely at that point. As you just smash... As she, like, tries to readjust herself, you see that, like, her one arm is just, like, hanging by its side, like it's completely dislocated.
Wonderful.
Yeah, she is... That one's really bad now. Okay. I assume that's your turn, Bjorn.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, Duncan, you're up.
Alright, so seeing that my big man is currently down and not wanting to lose any more friends, I'm going to run over to him.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to pour a potion of healing greater down his throat.
Okay. So that is 4d4 plus 4.
So
34
that
plus
will
4.
be 12 HP he gets back.
Okay, so he is no longer... He's still prone, but he's no longer in the down state.
And then I'm going to move my R5 10 over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to make another intelligence check to try and seal this motherfucking thing because Duncan is a little upsetty spaghetti, okay? He wants to get the shit over and done with so he can mourn the loss.
Of course.
That is... fucking plus ones, man. Fucking, that's a 20, thankfully.
A 20? All right.
Uh-huh.
You put your hands in with all your might. You think, close, close, disable. And it shatters.
Oh, fuck.
Yes,
sir. As it breaks, the edges of it burn away. The middle part begins spinning rapidly, and you see hundreds of these small blue orbs begin to shoot out of it and fly off into other areas. The light in the area, the daytime almost seems brighter now as the little blue souls fly off in various directions, many of them ascending up. As they pass by, you specifically, Duncan, you hear various voices go, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, as they are now free. And then one little one floats there for a second, and you just hear a voice, like, in the back of your mind, go get him, guys. And then it flies off to the heavens.
No.
You know what I also hate? So like you talking about how like Gabriel's last words to him. Fucking Jace had said something to all of you before he left. It's like, make sure you look after this one, pointing to Asher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bro, like, look. As soon as you mentioned it stopped, like, oh, man.
So that's gonna be your turn then?
To sleep tonight, boys. Yeah, that's my turn. Fuck you.
All right. On the Dracolich's turn, the glowing flames within it of the power turn off, and its bones bust apart and it falls to pieces as Strontar just kind of grabs onto the building when he falls onto it. You shattered the dragon as well. It is gone.
Fuck yeah, bud. Let's go.
Vizindi, you are prone, but you are up, or you're, no longer downed.
Okay.
No, this is impossible! How could you do this, you bastards? It's no matter. I will make another one, and your souls will be the first to fuel it.
That's
No.
even if you get away from here. Your reign ends here. I'm not letting you go.
So, Vizindi, I assume you use half your movement speed to get up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what? You gonna climb back up?
I might as well.
Okay, athletics or acrobatics, please.
Got it, sir. Yes, sir. Aye, no bother to you, sir. Hey.
Boy, what a bad time for it to start raining in my bedroom, you know? Like, Uh, God, I thought we got the ceiling fixed, bro, but no, apparently not.
Karen, you were a team. I'm crying myself to sleep tonight. I thought you were just saying that.
Nope, like, bro, like I like that's that genuinely hit. Like, I am genuinely upset by this. And then having it stop and then encourage us before floating away, bro, that fucking broke my heart.
Right. 25 to hit. Or 25 acrobat or athletic, sorry.
All right, you get back up here. You're basically in your old spot as you just climb back up. Very wobbly, but you get back up.
Well, you can't use inspiration is just for we're not using
Attack
inspiration for
rolls.
attack rolls.
It can be used. It can be used
hit.
to any roll except damage.
Okay, I am going to put it on the to attack.
Okay. So you're gonna Great Weapon
give me
Master
a
this, I assume.
I'm going to Great Weapon Master attack this, also smiting at, let's say 3rd level.
Ooh.
Okay. So whatever damage that is, I believe you do another D8 on top of that because she's undead. So.
Okay.
So I think that's 5d8.
I'm not heading back to the Discord screen, but I take it I am 10 feet away from him.
Yes, that's where I had you climb to.
Okay. Right. Nat 20, baby!
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay, so
Let's fucking go.
I don't believe smite counts for this. It's just the weapon damage, but okay, so
Right.
and you Great Weapon Mastered too, didn't you?
And the Great Weapon Masters. So let me see.
Does that
We'll
mean
just
just like
roll
a
the
total of 20
default
with Great Weapon Master?
No, the Great Weapon Master doesn't get the bonus either. It's literally just the weapon damage.
Just think of a check just in case.
Yeah.
So if you're
So
divine
that
smiting at the
was-
3rd level, let me double
Yeah.
check.
So it's 2d8 at level 1 and then adds a d8 for every level on top of that. So what, 4d8?
Well, and you get
Yeah.
an additional D8 against
And then
fiends or
plus
undead,
the-
I believe.
yeah.
So it's 5. So roll
And then
your
it
so
plus another d8 for the 10 meters.
so his
so
damage
6
is weapon damage plus modifier plus 10 from Great Weapon Master plus 10 from the critical plus 6d8.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And that's for one attack.
Yeah.
So
Alright, make it
for
interesting.
the actual
Motherfucker's gonna out damage me.
actual-
How dare he?
the damage itself initially, I rolled a 12 plus the max value is plus 10, so it's 22 damage, and then plus the 10 from the Great Weapon Master is 32 damage.
So 32 plus 6d8 now for the additional damage die from the weapon and on top of the divine smite at high level. So
Yes,
Fucking
sir.
hell.
This will crush my D&D Beyond. Isn't this girl like not looking well as well? Like, isn't she like on the verge? Of
yeah.
Yeah, that's 30. That I literally doubled my damage. 32 damage from the 68.
So that's 64 damage as you guys watch as like heavenly fire coats the edge of his halberd. He brings it up. No! And he swings it down with perfect precision, slicing her in half, and then the radiant bursts out from her, burning the two sides of her, absolutely just destroying her.
Wow.
So, because of that, the ashes of that one, the other one, and then this corpse they all turn to ash, and they all fuse inside the last one as she becomes the original now. And this goes away as well. Bigby's hand fades away with a wave. All right, Vizindi, I assume that's going to be your turn then. Unless you want to do something else.
I can't use my extra attack because it has to be on the same person. But I can use my bonus action. For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Hands on myself.
Okay.
And then just give myself the full pull.
Okay. Strontar, he's just going to run around the side here and move past the halfling because he can. And just kind of back you guys up. It's Rizzler's turn. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, big man.
He's just gonna throw the dagger again.
Stop it, she's already dead.
Not as good. That's only 10 piercing as he. She is really bad. It's her turn. She is going to pick herself up. And she is going to try to dimension door away.
Oh, this bitch. Fuck.
Can we counterspell that? Can we counterspell that?
I don't have any more.
Oh no! And our wizard's dead. Fuck!
I don't even think he had counterspell, so.
Is there anything we can do on a reaction here?
Not for me.
No, the only reactions I've got are all damage based.
Well, it's a line of sight, so put it this way: she's not escaping.
Yeah, it's a line of sight, but she can go up to, I believe it's between 200 to 500 feet.
Let me
Holy shit.
let me try something real quick, just to see.
Yeah, range 500 feet, and the target is what you can see.
Okay.
Well, I thought I'd roll a percentage die to see if something could happen. And I think the result is quite impressive. So, she tries to dimension door, and as the door sets up for her to try and teleport away, it breaks. Because using all of her strength from inside that little pendant, Muna is able to counterspell it.
Oh! Shit.
It was a small...
Muna, you beauty!
There was a percentage chance it could work, and it did. So,
What was the roll?
Yo, what was the roll?
What was the roll?
Oh, on the percentage die?
Yeah.
It had a 30% chance of working.
Oh, wow, okay.
So
Fair
I
enough.
either had to roll I had to roll 70, 80, or 90, and I rolled 70. So.
Oh.
Okay.
No, this is impossible! You bastards! And she's just gonna shoot a firebolt up at the bird because she's really mad at you. Not that it'll do much. That is a 25 to hit, so it will land.
Okay.
And you are gonna take 18 points of fire damage. Ignis! And then she's just gonna start running.
Is she now?
But it's your turn, Bjorn.
Is that what
That's
you think?
really interesting because I have 120 fucking feet of movement. So I'm just gonna go and pick her up again.
Oh, you're just gonna pick her up? You're not even gonna attack? Or are you gonna attack?
I mean, I mean, it depends on how you want me to rule it, because, like, the grapple thing that I do is based on the talent attack, so it's up to you.
Well, then you gotta attack first, I guess. So, yeah, it's an additional effect.
Then, yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay. That's... 23.
Hits.
So we'll do... Oh, no, wait. I was about to roll 48, not 46.
Just bear in mind, if we don't kill her the next turn, she may try and do it again.
Yep.
Yeah, keep it
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
that Muna thing
just
was
don't,
like a Hail
fly her
Mary,
up
so.
too far or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, did I do it right? Sorry, I'm unable to do math for some reason.
All right.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's 24 slashing damage.
Describe it to me.
Yes!
Okay, are we thinking kill her, or...
Well, that's based entirely on your call, because
Reserve votes kill her.
in Duncan's standing, she's, like, you know, she was who killed Asher, plus, like, you know, the fact that she actively harvested the living for her own gain. She's a bit of a liability to keep around, so Duncan would be all for it.
Cindy, what do you think?
I think that is completely down to you, my friend.
All right, King, even or odd?
Even or... No, I gotta pick!
Even or odd, bud?
Even.
Okay. So Bjorn swoops in, and with his razor sharp talons, drives them through the back of her skull and out the front.
All right, you swoop down as she runs. Her eyes just pop as your bladed nails go through her head. Another one shooting out of the mouth, just. And her form.
Love that imagery.
Her form. You feel nothing but sand around your feet after a while, as her form just turns to dust.
As the bird formerly known as Bjorn lands on the ground after doing that, it just looks to the sky and screeches as loud as it can, and almost like a showing of like pain and just fury.
Are you gonna turn back, or?
Yeah, I think after that, he'll slowly mold back into his old form.
Alrighty. Oh, by the way, I will just say, the pendant got left behind, and it breaks. So, your reward is a really giant Muna. Just kidding.
Hey!
Just.
That's not
It's.
scary. That's hot.
I'm finally free of that rotten bitch. Thank you. Ah.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
I wish I could say the same for all of you. It is my fault for not dealing with her more properly, but she is where she belongs now. In hell.
Bjorn will kind of start walking back towards the center of town, back towards Asher's body.
Yeah. I gotta move everybody. Oh my gosh.
You poor soul.
Yeah.
Life is so difficult for him.
Oh, great. Right at the last second, the internet goes out. Cool.
Right? That's crazy.
No, Asher, we hardly knew you because you never showed up 99% of the time.
Oh my god, who said that?
That was dire. Dire's brutal. Oh, the internet thing's happening now. Cool. At least we got through the battle.
The rest of the group is process of
Damn it!
like keeping like safe from like
What the hell is happening to
And,
my
like,
son?
like, you know, fight back, like the urge to just kind of like just give in to like the pain that he's feeling at the moment, trying to keep like at least some kind of like strong composure going. And he looks down at Asher, like, you know, he's just like, I'm so sorry. Had I just been able to do something, you wouldn't have ended up like this. I'm so fucking sorry.
Duncan. Bjorn puts a hand on his shoulder. It's okay. Fought as hard as any of us, harder than most of us. Without him, we wouldn't have been able to come up with the plan to destroy the soul, destroy the what was it called again?
Soul Collector.
The Soul Collector. He was a valiant warrior and a brave man. He did everything he could. We all did.
Yeah, I know. I just, you know, does anyone even know where he was raised? Like, where are we meant to bury him?
I think we can ask your father, actually. Wouldn't they know where his father is? Because he was their friend.
Let's take him back to Mapleton as he just scoops up Asher's body.
Yeah, I think that's for the best. And with that, Duncan begins to lead the way back to Mapleton, like kind of staying ahead of everyone, just so, like, you know, he doesn't have to, like, you know, look at his dead friend like being draped in the arms of his other friend.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then you all begin to make your way through the forest back to Mapleton. It'll take you some time to get there, but you all begin traveling your way there, carrying your now deceased friend. As you walk on, you reflect on all the events that has led to this moment, from just Bjorn interrogating Kristoff to his eventual escape, to the Black Circle uniting and all of you uniting against them, to traveling to all these large cities, to hearing the painful tales of your enemies, to Bjorn becoming possessed by the man he thought had his side, to Vizindi nearly dying at the hands of the guy whose sister he killed. There are many bad times, but there are good times too. All the times Asher made Bjorn think he was a vampire. Gabriel, of all people, connecting with Mother and trying to heal that. Saving the likes of Strontar and Muna from the Black Circle. And saving the world arguably on 3 separate occasions. It's been a long and difficult journey, but it's finally over. I'm gonna speed things up a little bit here just so we're not dragging our feet, but Strontar finally falls in line next to you, Bjorn. He doesn't look at you, but he kind of like bumps into you with his shoulder, like purposely. Who knew the littlest one out of all of you was just as brave as any of us? The loss of a comrade is something I relate to, though your little friend was pure of heart. I am sorry for your loss, but a valiant death like his is a death we should celebrate, a life we should celebrate, not one we should shed tears over.
Thank you, Strontar. That means a lot. And you're right, though he was one to shy away from direct conflict in the beginning, he really did come into his own, especially there at the end. He's a good man. It's so sad that a world like this can take someone away from us so cruelly.
Not one for poetic talking, but that's why there's people like you here, people like him, to balance out the evil in this world. It's not easy. Some of us even... I would know how some of us drift in between the light and the dark. But so long as there are people trying to do the right thing, we are never truly lost. I can attest to that. As for your friend, I just hope he is at peace with his choices in life.
I like to think that he is. And I like to think that wherever he ends up, he's smiling down on all of us. Thank you for being by our side, Strontar.
Consider it a debt repaid for what you did for me. I only wish I'd gotten there sooner. There's no use dwelling on it. What happened, happened. We must move forward. We honor your friend first, and then we try to get back to some normalcy. And as he's talking to Bjorn, Muna will step into stride next to you, Duncan. You can kind of feel her looking at you, a little weary of what to say, but eventually she does speak up, despite the fact that you're obviously not really in the mood. Well, I'm not very good at this, but I saw what you all did. I'm grateful for what you did to save me and to stop her. I am grateful to still be standing here, and I thank all of you. And she kind of gestures towards the lump body in your hands. I'm grateful to him as well. He was a peculiar one, but he was a good man, and hell with it. I don't know how long this pain lasts. It's something we can never truly get over, but after some time, if you're still up for that drink, I'd be willing to talk.
You know what, it might take some time, but I'm still open to that as well. Ultimately, you don't need to thank us for doing that. When we met up and we started to do what we could to help people, even if we never said it, but we took an oath to protect people, save everyone that we could, even if it cost any of us our lives. And last time I checked, I made you a promise. I told you I will die before I let anything bad happen to you. I told you that when we were dealing with Kristoff, and that will last for as long as it needs to. Even if it's just a matter of, you need help or something, we will do what we can, because that's what people like us do. I do appreciate you talking to me, even though the dynamic we share has been rather rough due to our conflicting ideals in the beginning. But give me some time and let me have a few drinks to celebrate the life of my friend over there, and then we can sit down and have a proper talk.
For the first time since you've ever known her, she smiles sincerely rather than sinisterly, for lack of a better word. I would like that, and I will wait until that time. So, after about an hour or so, you guys do reach Mapleton. Jace and Macintosh welcome you there, though they are distraught to see what happened. Mac sends word to Asher Duties, his father, to let him know. And that night, you all gather around your new allies and enemies turned allies, and you drink to celebrate a battle hard fought, a continent saved yet again, and the life of Asher Duties Jr., a ditzy but very welcomed companion all the way. So, eventually he will be buried and put to rest, truthfully. As for the rest of you, after some time, you will receive word from Mizar in Westershen. Your criminal records have been expunged, and the four of you will receive the open invitation to join the Knights of Justice. They have given word that they will be separating from the government of Westershen and becoming their own separate unit. Though it is just the two members currently, they seek to rebuild it to make it better. So, over the next 5 or 10 years, we'll go one by one. I'll make it easy and do Rizzler first, but I would like you all to tell me what happens to you, basically. For Rizzler, although he is flattered by the offer, he declines to be a knight, as he realizes he doesn't need to be an adventurer. This was always just about vengeance, but then it became about friendship, because he didn't need to stick with you guys, but he wanted to. He agrees to stay in contact, but he goes off on his own to kind of discover who he really is. His whole life was 2 chapters. A life with his parents, and a life without them, trying to hunt the bastard who took them from him. He'll keep a watchful eye out for the Knight's Thirst leader, and should the monster ever show himself, he'll be ready to go after him. But otherwise, he begins to travel on his own to try and discover himself, who he wants to be, and get better at playing the instruments he got.
Oh, of course.
Of the 3 of you, over the next 5-10 years, you can go in whatever order you want. What happens to you guys?
All right,
I want to know what happens to Asher.
Shut up.
Let's say because he was pure of heart, he is with the Supreme Being in a better place.
All right.
So Bjorn will decline the offer to join the Knights of Justice. After everything that's happened, he needs some time to reflect on who he is, who he wants to be. There's still a bit of an identity thing going on there. Not to mention, he knows his father is still out there and will have to face him one day. And besides, he made a promise to Strontar that he would save him and he would show him how to use his strength for good. And he wants to travel the world with him and basically go back to what he was doing after he had been almost killed before, traveling, fixing up places, doing odd jobs here and there, basically being a helping hand to anyone who needed it, and hopefully with Strontar by his side, if he accepts Bjorn's offer, they can get a lot of good done in the world.
So you want Strontar to come with you?
I extend the offer to him, but that does not necessarily mean he has to take it.
He has spent so long being used as a weapon by other people. It would be an enjoyable chance to have a partner for once. So maybe not for years to come, but for a period of time, he signs up to help you. Eventually, he will, after about a couple years of working with you, he'll go his separate way because he finds a cute orc woman that he realizes instead of fighting with, he'd rather aggressively love up. So, but he does initially accept your offer, and he grows from his time spent with you. So, and learning
That's all I can ask for.
be better, yeah.
That is
That is
an
all I can ask
interesting
for.
choice of adjectives.
I have my reasons.
That is the best.
Yeah. So that's that. That's Bjorn.
Okay, you two.
You want to go first for Cindy, or
Nope,
are you still
because I have
pondering?
no idea, and I'm
Nope.
still pondering. Yeah.
He's writing down.
All right. So, over the course of the years, to start with, Duncan initially turns down the offer, having wanted to make a difference in the world. Originally, he realized after going on the adventures that he has that fighting and, locking people up or killing people wasn't going to make a real change in the long run. So instead, he played a part trying to get himself at least somewhere. Like somewhere where his voice and his thoughts could be heard. A place where his words and his outlook on life could do better for the community than his fighting ever could.
Mm-hmm.
And during this time, he would frequently go back to Mapleton and spend time with Muna, developing a rather uneasy friendship at first, due to the fact that, she'd never really experienced that kind of kindness before, at least from in recent years.
She's had acquaintances, not so much like an actual friendship, so.
And of course, over times, Duncan and the altars got to know her a bit better, and things began to blossom and develop. Of course, whilst he kept in contact with his companions as much as he could. Give me an idea. How do you reckon their relationship would have developed over the years, King? Before I say anything dumb.
Over time, yeah, you first start out very awkward, eventually bonding into a very tight-knit friendship, someone she could confide in and trust. And then eventually one hard night partying, you kiss her on the cheek and she doesn't punch you in the face.
Oh, based.
It does blossom into... It's strange. It's a semi-type of relationship. It's not very lovey-dovey. You don't even necessarily share the same house. So you don't be loving up on her. But...
Oh, no, of course.
she lets you get close, and it's basically one of those things where you don't admit you're both in a relationship because of how you are around each other, but everyone basically knows you are. So
I get you.
yeah, so it's still something.
No, of course. Based on that information, like, of course, like, Duncan is relatively happy with just that. He understands, like, due to her past, she's not exactly one for furthering much or, like, clear, like, public displays of affection or anything. So, like, he's just happy that, like, she's able to get the time and space that she needs to heal and live a life that she deserves. Max ultimately doesn't really show himself like much anymore. Like, since it's all wrapped up, he doesn't believe he's needed in Duncan's life anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He essentially just becomes the angel on Duncan's shoulder. He never takes control of the body. He just lives from behind Duncan's eyes, letting him live his life, knowing that he can protect himself now and he's not the helpless man he once was. Gabriel, on the other hand, he, of course, like,
He'll show up.
not as... Yeah, he'll show up sometimes. He'll continue to live the life that he wishes to live while still respecting the boundaries of not only Duncan, but also Yuna, ensuring that, like, he's not out there fucking murdering people or fucking putting himself on, like, any people's shit lists anymore.
Right. Okay.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, like... But he is the first one to at least approach his mother and at least try and make the first steps in healing that relationship further.
That one definitely takes a few years, but you get to a point where
definitely.
you can tolerate being around your mother, and she does put forth an effort to be someone you can rely on. So she even takes you fishing, something your father would have never done. So
fuck that guy.
yeah. Him you actually never see again, surprisingly. So
oh, good.
He was kicked out.
But yeah, based on all of that, the shared body lives a relatively peaceful life, just trying to make a difference without needing to resort to violence. Of course, he'll still throw hands and cast spells if needed, but the days of adventuring are over. He's just glad to have made some close friends that he can consistently rely on, and he's glad to have found at least someone he can feel safe enough with to engage in his own healing journey with.
Okay. Very nice. Vizindi, give us something. It doesn't have to be super long if you don't want it to be. Just give us something. What happens to you?
So, after the years following, often Vicindy would write to Duncan, honestly urging him to sort of come back to the Knights of Justice, to resume some sort of a role. Something that Duncan never really acts on, but although kind of disheartened by this, Vicindy understands and instead decides to take command of the Knights of Justice, at least for a few years, under the wise counseling of Mazar and the often critiquing counsel of Nifat. As Vicindy does believe that there is wisdom in having somebody who is a lot more, well, let's gonna say, critical of your actions. He decides to recruit and sort of swing the Knights of Justice into sort of a force that will prevent anything like this happening again. Any sort of acts of, demons or anything of the unusual appeal, let's say. And then after that, he sort of he decides to leave the stage to somebody else who takes over. He's not overly concerned with, but he's happy whenever it's it's bolstered its numbers a bit, put it that way. And finally, the Knights of Justice are back on their feet again.
Okay.
Adopting, he's decided to move again to a small town and adopted a new name.
Oh.
Not any name for you to know about.
Okay.
Oh.
He's just gone. Just
Oh, okay.
another face.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe he's Barrett. Maybe he's not. Who knows?
Okay.
He decides to move for a more residential life after that.
Gotcha.
Often writing again to his old friends, signing off just simply as V.
Alrighty. Well, if you guys are content with that, then I will say that you all, the rest of you all live quite long and successful lives, whether you choose a more peaceful route or a more adventurous one nonetheless. Yes, the Knights of Justice are able to become their own sort of faction where they explore the world and handle those threats. And because of their actions, and adventurers just like yourselves, the story of the Fated Five does continue on in legend. For hundreds of years, the material plane will know more peace, as threat after threat are prevented before anything could even happen. And all the great work that you all did to keep this world going. I will say, because how could I not? I need all of you to get into the stream because there's a little cinematic for the end.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes.
Oh,
I've got the stream open on my phone, so
Okay.
I'm ready.
I will warn you. I used my voice changer, so it might be a little awkward, but just bear with it. All right, it should still be pretty cool. So, we've gotten through all the important
Alright,
stuff
team.
anyway. So don't judge too harshly. I kind of almost forgot to make this. So,
you're doing it on Discord?
Oh, I was just gonna put in. You can't watch the stream on your phone.
Give me a second. I should be able to.
I was gonna say watch
Silly
it there.
goose.
It's just easier if we do it that way. All right, I
Pull it up on
will.
your smart TV.
It takes me a second to pull this up anyway, so I don't know how loud to make it.
Just
let me
be warned, due to stream delay, my reaction may come a little later than usual.
That's fine. I'm just gonna mute myself. I'm gonna swap to a screen where you can actually see this, and hopefully be able to hear it. Let me just test real quick. Okay, yeah, you can hear it. We're good.
All right, fantastic.
Let me know when everybody's ready, and I will turn off my face cam, mute myself, and you'll be able to watch. Where is my face cam? There we go. I can turn that off. So just let me know when you guys are ready.
All right. Well, I'm ready. Sketchy's
Kieran's
muted, so that probably means he's ready.
Okay. Joy6 is muted, so that probably means he's ready. Okay. Then I will play the video right now. We now travel to another realm, one not of the material plane. This is somewhere much darker. Only a few kingdom-like structures stand amongst the rocky ground, flowing rivers of lava and everlasting storm clouds. Lightning cracks as one devilish being smashes into a stone pillar, collapsing the rock after the impact. Thunderous footsteps shake the ground as another devil approaches, his red skin and walk making him stand out in this otherwise dark dimension. His two large arms brandish a black sword. The blue devil sits up, eyes locking with the red one. He knows this battle is to the death. The eyes of the red devil show only the desire to kill and conquer.
You cannot be satisfied with a seat in the hierarchy, can you? Will your hunger for power ever be fulfilled?
I will be satisfied once I stand above all of our kind despair. I spent hundreds of years training myself, physically and mentally. I fought and won against those mindless demons we war with. Now I finally have some authority, and I sit and watch the rest of you do nothing but plot, scheme, and fail. You know nothing of my true power. I refuse to stop until I finally face off against a worthy opponent. Obviously, you are not what I seek.
Despater lunges at the devil, leaping into the air, firing beams from his eyes. The Devil Lord blocks them with his arms, but it was a distraction. Despater lands low, digging his claws into the stomach of his red attacker. Black blood trickles down his hand, a successful blow. But when he looks up, his eyes grow wide with shock as the other just laughs through the pain.
That's better, but not good enough.
The red hand clamps around Despater's neck before he can leap back. Held in place, the Red Devil's wings go wide as he flies up, spinning in the air before shooting down and slamming the blue-skinned devil into the ground. Flying back up, he summons 4 small orange spheres with one hand, flicking his wrist. Fiery beams from each blow out and explode into the creature below, earning audible roars of pain. Before the dust can settle, Despater shoots upwards, attempting to behead his surprised attacker. It happens in one smooth moment. They float there in the air. Pure silence fills the domain. As Despater turns his head to see his victory, his vision appears off. Why is he looking at his opponent sideways, now upside down? As he rotates over, seeing he is falling beneath his own headless body. Despater's head hits the ground with a thud. His eyes twitch as black blood shoots out from his neck, and death begins to overtake him. As his vision blurs, he sees his killer land in front of him.
Curse you.
Utterly pathetic. You call yourself an archdevil, but you don't have power in the self, only in authority. It's good killing you in Molotov means your life will be exterminated henceforth, and I'll never have to look upon your face again.
My lord,
An imp devil flies down to its master.
the human you call Christoph has failed.
He was unable to get the ritual to work.
Some adventurers killed him before he could finish it.
Then he didn't fail. Everything is going according to plan.
He flies off into the distance to continue his evil scheme. Usanara is still in danger. To be continued.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, boys!
Oh shit.
Motherfucker really hit us with a to be continued.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
fucking go.
Sketchy, you're still
That was
muted,
a
by the way.
sick-ass- That was a sick ass end credits, dude. Fuck,
Okay.
That was good.
You liked it? Okay. I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
they were too hard to understand or not, so.
Most of
At
it, no,
times
I
they
could understand most
were,
of it, but some of it did get lost a little bit, but most of
Okay.
it was still understandable. So.
Okay. Good. So yeah. By the way, all pictures are not actual indications of what they look like. That was just placeholders and such,
Of
but
course.
so
I
yeah.
closed my eyes.
You bitch.
No, I mean, well, no. Theater of imagination. I
That's fine.
understood it better with my
Yeah.
eyes closed.
As long as you're paying attention. But yeah, so there's our little
am.
end credits scene to be continued, and with that is where I have to end today's session because it is the last session. So from the bottom of my heart, what?
Oh, yes. Give me a second. Yeah. Give me a second. All right, mute that.
You forgot the thing.
Routing, music. Where is it? There it is. Transformers 2, baby.
Timed
The
it
bit's
very
returning.
well. I wanted you to do it at the end. I thought you were going to do it at the end of the cinema.
Look. I had no idea when the cinematic was going to end itself, okay?
Touché.
So, piss poorly timed Transformers 2 reference because we did it with the last campaign as well.
Okay. So, as I was saying, from the bottom of my heart to everybody who came by and watched us play this epic game, thank you so much for your time. I hope you all enjoyed it. To my wonderful friends who put up with me and all my antics and who I had to put up with their antics, thank you guys so much for playing with me. I really appreciate doing this with you guys. I know I threaten to murder you all the time, which I never do because I don't really mean it. As much as you guys piss me off sometimes, I have a lot of fun with you, and I am grateful to be doing this with you guys, because if I didn't have you to do this with, I'd have nobody, truly. But I really wouldn't want to do it with anyone else anyway, because we have a lot of fun together. So,
That's good. That's good.
so I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you watching, whether you're watching this on YouTube or whether you're watching this on Twitch with us. That is it for the first ever King's campaign in Usanara. That is the end of this story with the Fated Five, wonderful heroes who saved the day. And, however, that is not the end of this world. It is only just the beginning, for where there is always light, there is always darkness. And we always just hope that these noble adventurers will shine the light to get rid of that darkness.